good to be out of there.
All right, just need to flush out the system.
There sure are lots of people in this world, and they're all just like me.
Excuse me. Hey, watch out! Call an ambulance!
I live in this forest along with my grandpa. Have my whole life. But I remember my last life. I have memories of growing up on a planet called Earth in a country called Japan. I'm pretty sure I died there, but I can't quite remember how. I'm home!
Ah, so you are. How was your hunt? I'm eager to see the spoils.
This old man is named Merlin Wolford. Years ago, he found me in a wrecked carriage in the woods that had been attacked by a demon. I was just a baby, and no one else survived, so he took me in.
Ah, 3 chickens and a boar.
Could have got more, but you said not to overhunt.
Wind blade slashes. That's an excellent choice, my boy.
I feel like they're what's best suited for hunting. The biggest difference between this world and Earth is that in this world, magic's real. My grandpa's extremely well versed in magic. He's taught me a lot.
Good, now let's see how your flames are coming. Shin, set that wood alight.
Sure! The magic in this world works without any chanting. You just have to visualize what you want to create.
Oh!
And honestly, I'm pretty relieved about that. From what I remember of my past life, chanting incantations and calling out spell names would have been a little embarrassing. Granny Melida's coming and Mikhail's with her.
They're here for you. My magic is a good start, but you should study swordsmanship and magical gear, too.
Right!
You're hunting boar now? Merlin, that's far too dangerous, even for him.
This is Melida Bowen. She's a friend of Grandpa's, and she comes to visit us pretty often. It's not really that dangerous, especially since I still have the magic gear we made together.
There shouldn't be an 8-year-old in this world that can hunt down a wild boar by itself.
But there is!
Oh, shut up!
Shin's exceptionally skilled with magic, you know that. Not to mention this forest has practically been his backyard.
Sounds like your magic's getting ahead of your combat skills. That means it's time I took off the kid gloves for your training.
You don't have to do that. We're hunting a demon?
Well, I plan to do the fighting, but now that you're 10, I think you should at least see what they're like.
What are they like?
Magic permeates this whole world, and all living creatures can reap its benefits, but some are unable to keep the magic they would use under control. The powerful and wildly violent being this creates is known as a demon. Even a human being can become one.
A person turned into a demon a long time ago and almost destroyed a whole country, right? Didn't you have to go and save them, Grandpa? So you're a big hero there even now.
That was a long time back, but yes. Now let's start by finding the demon.
How do we do that?
If you thinly spread your magic power around yourself, you can sense when it comes into contact with anything else's magic. And since all living creatures have magic, you'll know what is where right away. This is known as search magic. It's quite useful, too. Although I should mention, it requires more finesse than most of the spells I've shown you.
Wow, I can feel the magic in all the creatures of the forest. I can even sense Granny Melida back in her house.
I knew he could work it out, but on his first try.
That sinister feeling. What's it coming from?
Ah, must be the demon. You're sensing the magic power that corrupted it.
We need to destroy it right now. Won't something bad happen if we just let it roam around?
Yes, but this is dangerous, so I want you to be careful.
I do an okay job? Hope I didn't mess things up.
No, you did great. Left me speechless for a moment. That was a sight to behold. I couldn't have done better myself.
You mean it? So our demon hunt was successful?
It certainly was.
Oh, yeah!
Exactly what kind of enchantment did you put on your sword and boots?
Just the usual stuff, you know.
Shin took down a demonized red grizzly?
Yes, he moved so fast that I couldn't even help.
Shin's a prodigy. I've never seen someone learn so fast. He's already better with magic than most adults. He's keeping up with Mikhail's combat training, and he's memorized countless enchantments in the original tongue. It's not inconceivable that the boy really did come from another world.
Shin's origins couldn't mean less to me. All that matters is that when he looks up and calls me Grandpa, I can't help but adore him. Blood or no, he is still my grandson.
I can't believe I'm hearing this from the man once known as the Lord of Destruction.
Why must you dredge up the past? Is my embarrassment that amusing?
Let's just say the title of Wise Man seems to suit you better.
I adore that boy every bit as much as you do, Merlin. I'm not able to visit as much as I like, but I think of him as if he were my grandson, too.
That's enough for today.
How's your training coming along?
Mikhail's been going really hard on me lately.
Yet it looks to me like you're keeping up with him. Anyway, Shin, I have something I need to tell you.
Wait a sec, you're saying I'm not really your grandson?
My apologies, Shin. I should have told you much sooner.
Thing is, I already know that.
This must have been the work of a demon. There's no saving them, but I can give them a decent burial. What is that, a crying infant? How do you survive? Could this be Providence at work? Your temperature had dropped from the rain. Maybe that's why the demon missed you. But frankly, I wonder if it wasn't the same. No.
Could it have been that red grizzly?
Shin.
I was just thinking it's possible, you know? If it was, well, it's nice to think that maybe I got to avenge my parents.
There's a chance you did just that.
So, do you have any idea who my parents were?
Their possessions were nondescript, and their bodies were both ravaged beyond recognition, so no.
Oh, well.
You're taking this news rather well.
Well, I know they were my parents, but I don't remember them. Also, I've always had a great grandpa.
Oh,
And on top of that, I've got Granny Melida and Mikhail, too. I've just never felt like I was missing anything.
Shin.
Listen, Grandpa, I want to tell you how grateful I am. Thanks for taking me in. I'm really glad you did.
Oh, Shin,
Come on, stop crying, Grandpa. It's embarrassing.
I'm so happy.
But really, though, thanks, Grandpa.
Shin, the grandson of our hero, Master Merlin, has just turned 15 and is to be regarded as a man from this day forward. A toast to the young man's 15 years and to the many years ahead of him. To Shin! To Shin!
It's hard to accept that the little baby I once knew has grown into a man.
It happened much faster than we thought.
I was meaning to ask, where do you plan to go from here?
I don't know.
You're free to pursue your dreams now. The first step is deciding what you wish to do.
Well, for one thing, I've never actually gone beyond the forest. So to start off, I might go visit a nearby town.
I see. And then what?
Should there be more?
What do you want to become?
Since you learned how to fight from Sir Mikhail himself, I'd imagine you could join the Royal Order. You could also do well as a demon hunter.
I didn't know demon hunting was a profession.
Yes, there's actually a group called the Demon Hunter Society. They have a system through which hunters get rewards for their victories. Wow, you haven't even heard about them?
No, I haven't thought about jobs much.
You could also do pretty well enchanting and selling magic gear. Or if the working life isn't your style, you could always use those looks to get a girlfriend to support you.
Luckily, he isn't sick enough in the head to think in those terms.
Say what?
Did I stutter?
Oh, yeah. Now that I'm an adult, I guess I need to start making money. Not to mention, I need to learn how to use it.
Hold on a moment. You mean you've never gone shopping before?
Nope, can't say I have.
You're kidding. Merlin!
I may have forgotten to teach you some common practices.
What?
Come to think of it, I don't really know much of anything aside from how to fight and use magic.
I'm sure it'll all work out.
so far in the blink of an eye.
Teleport?
Yes, Shin made the spell himself.
A spell like that could transform the world's supply chains, communication, even the way people think.
As if it wasn't amazing enough that he mastered all the magic Merlin and I taught him.
I'm enjoying the walk and all, but is there some reason you brought us out here?
Yes, to ensure our safety, I thought it best that we do this in a place without much around.
Safety?
I've already seen this myself. I'd advise all of you to brace yourselves. Shin, show them an attack spell. Treat this like it's one of your tests.
Yeah, sure. How about a fire spell? First, visualize the flames, then create a spark. As long as there's oxygen, this creates a small flame.
I've never seen such a pale blue flame in my whole life.
Isolate more oxygen and hydrogen. Encase the mixture, sealing it from surrounding air, and ignite it from the flashpoint on impact. That's all I got right now. Are you guys okay?
What's wrong with you, Merlin? You taught the boy all manner of magic, but not an ounce of prudence!
If he didn't have any prudence, he'd be making explosions like that in the house. I just wanted to see what my grandson could do. Is that so wrong?
Why don't you ask the crater he left in the countryside?
Please, calm down, Granny. It's not good for your heart to get this worked up.
And whose fault is it that I'm just worked up?
Between that fire spell and his teleportation magic, I'm concerned about setting Shin loose on the world.
And don't forget that Mikhail trained him in close combat. Neighboring lands would do anything to get him on their side.
This is bound to spark conflict.
So it's bad that I'm strong?
Master Merlin, your grandson's abilities could be enough to upset the balance of power in the whole region.
And on top of that, he's utterly ignorant as to how this world works.
If we send him into the world as is, it'll spell disaster. Imagine if an expansionist nation like the Empire learned of him.
Yes, I see your point.
But there is an alternative. Enroll Shin in the Magic Academy as a starting point to learn of the world.
It almost sounds as if you wish to use Shin's power for your own country's purposes.
I would never exploit Shin for military use. I've always thought of him as my nephew. I've no wish to involve him in our nation's disputes.
Hold on, what's the Magic Academy?
It's a school of magic in the royal capital. Those students who prove to be exceptional at magic in middle school are invited to continue their studies there. If you were to attend yourself, you would discover just how far off the scale you are.
Wait, am I really off the scale?
Not to mention, you haven't had a chance to be around people your own age before. This could be a good opportunity for you to make some friends.
That is persuasive, but what are your thoughts, Shin?
Sounds good. I think I might enjoy going to school.
Then I'll make arrangements back at the academy. Your classes are determined based on how you perform at the entrance exams, naturally. My nation's magic academy is under absolutely no influence from the nobility, and it operates on an extremely strict merit system. So I can't show you any favoritism, not that you would need it.
I'm kind of confused here. What do you mean when you say my nation?
Oh, I guess I never mentioned that, did I? I'll start with my name. In full, it's Diesem von Earlshide, and I'm the monarch of the kingdom of Earlshide.
My Uncle Dees is a king? So then, what about my big sis Chris and my big bro Sieg?
I'm a member of the Order of the Royal Guard, and I'm here now as His Majesty's escort.
And I'm a veteran magician with the Court Magic Division, also here as an escort.
Huh? Big sis Chris I can understand, but big bro Sieg? There's no way.
What does that mean?
Guess we can add a keen eye to Shin's list of traits.
Just keep on running your mouth.
Don't worry, I fully intend to.
What about you, Mikhail?
Oh, I'm retired, actually. But I used to be Knight Commander of the Order.
Why didn't anybody tell me this when I met them the first time?
You really haven't told him a thing about this world, have you?
My mistake.
I still don't get why a king would be a house guest of my grandpa's.
I'm sure you've heard the tale of Master Merlin's fight when he defeated the demonoid man.
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it himself.
It was Earlside the fiend attacked. This was the first demonoid that we'd ever seen. And everywhere it went, it left death. 2 subjugation squads had fallen. What's more, a whole city had been wiped off the map. In the midst of the crisis, the nation had to draft its students. And I, then the Crown Prince and a student of the Magic Academy, ignored all objections and volunteered to join a subjugation squad. But then... Your Highness! Run! Just as the demonoid was about to take my life.
I'd step back, kid. It's rather dangerous here.
I was saved by Merlin and Melida in the nick of time. Melida fought beautifully, graceful and bewitching with her magical gear. And Merlin was a force of nature, ferocious and unrelenting. What a sight they were. I can't express how great my admiration for them was.
Bewitching and ferocious.
We were full of youthful excess.
I can still do a little bewitching when I feel like it.
After these two put down the demonoid, they were named heroes for delivering our nation from crisis. And since that day, we've shared a friendship that went beyond our stations. Mostly, I like coming here so I can bellyache about work.
I see. Wait, bellyache?
You've learned that I'm a king, yet you aren't treating me any differently.
Thing is, proper royal etiquette is another thing Grandpa forgot to teach me.
Not to worry, you're one of the only people I can have a conversation this relaxed with, so make sure you never change shit.
Yeah, well, anyway. The real surprise here is that Grandpa and Granny formed a party once.
Those two did a lot more than form a party. They used to be husband and wife.
Huh? Huh? For real? We're almost to the capital. So hey, Grandpa, what's your house at the capital like? Is it big?
I don't quite remember. It was bestowed upon me by the country, so I think it was large.
At least we've got other dimensional storage space for the move-in, right? And listen, Granny, I know you weren't all that keen on coming to live with us, but I'm really glad you decided to do it anyway.
I had no choice. I mean, it's not like I could leave everything up to this doddering old man.
Look, the capital walls.
Do you have identification?
Certainly. Will this do?
Right here.
Ah! Merlin the Wise Man and Melida the Guru! I can't believe it!
Wait, the wise man's here?
And the guru? No way! Where are they? Let's find them.
Pardon, but could I ask that you finish this up quickly?
Yes, sir. I'm terribly sorry. Who might the young master be?
Master?
You may call him Shin Wolford. He's my and Melida's grandson.
Master Shin!
It's huge.
We bid you all welcome home. Masters Merlin and Shin, Mistress Melida.
Hi there.
My name is Steve. I'm your head butler.
My name is Maria. I'll be your head maid.
And I'm Kohler, your head chef. If you require something, you need but ask, and we'll make it yours.
What gives with the sudden VIP treatment?
I would imagine Deesum sent them here once he knew we were coming.
I'm starting to remember why we don't like to visit.
Melida and I can handle things here. Why don't you go explore the town a bit?
Okay, will do. Is this enough? That was my first time buying something. I might be lost.
Please let us go! Seriously, get away from us, you creeps!
Ooh, scary. Stop with the harsh words. The boys and I just want to have a little fun with you. This could be fun for you too if you let it. Hell, it might even feel good.
These guys are walking cliches. Excuse me. Are these guys bothering you?
They are! We're extremely freaking bothered!
Are you trying to start something, kid? I bet he thinks he's some kind of hero.
We risk our lives every day to protect these ladies by hunting demons, so we're the real heroes.
So you guys hunt demons. While I have to admit that does sound like a noble line of work. If you hunt girls too, then you're just a bunch of scumbags.
Why did you just call us punk?
So slow.
Little.
You alright? Hope they didn't hurt you.
We're fine, but what about you? That guy pulled a dagger!
Yeah, but luckily for me, he didn't know how to use it.
Thank you so much for helping us. I'm really grateful. Are you sure you're okay?
How are you so cute?
That was a close call. Thanks for helping. Anyway, my name's Maria, and this is...
Call me Sicilian.
Nice to meet you. My name's Shin.
Dirty scumbags like those guys are just one more reason I need to learn some attack spells.
Spells? Are you a student at the Magic Academy?
I will be if I pass the entrance exam next month. Sicilian's taking it too.
Gotcha. Maybe I'll see you two there.
Huh?
I'm taking it as well.
Wait, what? As good as you are at fighting, you're training to be a magician?
Both of us assume that you must be studying to become a knight.
Nope, I'm on the same path as you. Let's all do our best.
Don't know about you, but I'm planning to take the top score, so don't be a sore loser.
Best of luck. I guess I'm just gonna take things slow.
Yeah, you don't seem like the competitive type.
Your hand.
Am I being too familiar?
I guess I should shake it.
You seem a little stressed out, Sicilian.
I don't know what you mean. Let's do our best.
Yeah, sure.
So what middle school did you go to, Shin?
Nowhere you'd know. I just moved to the capital.
Yeah? That reminds me. Rumor has it that the wise man Merlin and the guru Melida have come to stay in the capital.
Oh, yeah, I think I might have heard something about that as well.
What's with the tone? Don't you think they're cool? Of course you do. How could you not? They're national heroes. Everyone loves them. I get shivers when I think of Merlin the Wise using his great magic to strike down the demonoid. And Melida the guru is every girl's hero fighting beside
This is gonna be the death of me.
beauty.
Are you alright, Shin?
Yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, Maria, you sure like the wise man and the guru, don't you?
Like is too weak a word. I'm completely obsessed with them, actually. Oh, and I hear their grandson's taking the entrance exam, too. I bet he's as amazing as his grandpa. And I'm so glad that we're the same age.
Well, I should get going.
You don't need to do that. We can pay for ourselves.
No, that's okay. I'd be grateful if you let me have this one.
I have to admit, that guy's kind of cool.
Yeah.
He's good in a fight, supposedly a magician, and pretty unassuming to boot.
Yeah.
It's fine if I kiss him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Guess I'll take him as my own then.
Huh? Wait, no, you can't do that! Maria!
Don't think I've ever seen you act like this before, Sicilian. What is it about him? Don't give me that damsel in distress nonsense. He saved me. It was love at first sight.
I wouldn't quite call it love at first sight, but I guess I feel nervous, which I normally hate. My heart's pounding, but I don't mind right now. Also, my body feels really warm.
Good grief. It's even worse than I thought.
Are they all here to take the exam? I hope I pass. It might mean getting to see that girl Sicilian again. Sweet. I'm gonna give this all I've got.
You're in my way. Step aside.
Which room do I report to? Ah, there it is.
I told you to step aside, twerp. Out of my way. What do you think you're doing? Release me at once or else!
You're kidding me, right? First you grab my shoulder without warning, and then you ask what I think I'm doing?
Insolent fool! I'll have you know that I'm Kurt von Rietsberg!
Huh. I just go by Shin.
My point is that I am the son and heir of Count Rietsberg himself.
Good for you, I guess.
You think you can defy me and get away with it? You're wrong!
That's quite enough. Your noble status is of no value at this academy. Should you attempt to leverage it here, you will be punished. That's not a school rule, it's a royal decree.
Right, I know, but this commoner...
Who's this guy?
If you knew of this law and ignored it, you've defied the royal family itself.
Wait, no,
Tensions are high all around. Stop bothering people and prepare for the test.
Yes, sir.
I like how you turned his introduction around on him. You seem to be as unworldly as I'd heard.
Huh?
My name's August. August von Earlshide, to be more precise. But all my friends call me Og.
So your last name is Earlshide?
Wait a sec. You mean your Uncle Deese's son?
Uncle Deese's son, huh? That's something I've never been called before. When people realize that I'm the prince, they usually start trying to ingratiate themselves in a hurry.
I don't care that you're a prince, but if you're Uncle's son, then in a way, that makes us cousins.
Know what? You're right. Let's call ourselves cousins.
I'm kinda confused, but I'm glad something about that made you happy.
All right, Shin. Let's watch each other's backs in there.
Is it just me, or is Shin acting awfully casual with Prince August?
I'm starting to wonder who he really is.
Forget about Shin. It's Kurt that I'm concerned with. Why do you have to go for the same school as us?
Pick your favorite target. Once each of you has decided, cast your best magic spell at it. You should use all your strength.
Right. I've never seen anyone my age use magic before. Wonder what he'll do.
All-consuming fire, I call upon you!
Huh?
Gather in my hand, burn bright, fireball!
I'm embarrassed just from watching that!
Okay, that'll do. Next.
Water. Flow. Whirl
He's
around.
even goopier than the last guy. What's wrong with these people?
Dancing breeze, come. I call upon thee to raise up a gust to dance unrestrained. Windstorm!
After that much buildup, that was all he could muster?
Terra firma, great mother of all, I beseech thee, please lend me your strength. Earth blast!
Why does she look proud? Ugh, what kind of self-deluded magic recital is this?
Is something the matter? Because if not, then you're up next.
Oh, I'm good.
Good. His Majesty told me about you in advance. Please keep your power under control. It's imperative that you avoid destroying the training room.
Come on, Uncle Dees. What exactly did you say about me?
Use just enough power to destroy the target, understand?
Kinda hard to guess, but here goes.
Huh?
Wait a second.
He didn't use a chant.
I asked you to keep your power under control, remember?
Well, believe it or not, I was holding back quite a bit.
That wasn't your full power? Okay, in that case, that was a fine showing.
Thank goodness she didn't get mad at me.
Is the wise man's grandson actually that strong?
Yes. That settles who got the best score on the entrance exam.
Here you go.
Thank you. Let's see here. Ah, so then you're the Shin Wolford I've heard so much about.
Sure am.
Here's your uniform and textbooks. You'll notice that your uniform's been enchanted with defensive magic. We ask that you students refrain from attempting to hatch the enchantments on your own.
Would it be alright to modify them if my granny helped out?
When you say granny, you mean, yeah, Melida the guru, right? I think we can trust her judgment.
I'ma give these clothes a magic makeover.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Wolford, you had the exam's highest score this year. So please write a speech to give on your class's behalf at the entrance ceremony.
Huh? Wait, you want me to come up with a speech?
Yes.
I am so not your man. Just think about it. We've got Prince August. He should give the speech.
Your words honor me, but I couldn't possibly. Earlshide Magic Academy is a place of rich, time-honored traditions. Whoever scores best has to give that speech. It's been that way since the school opened! Skill and knowledge are what count at this academy. Social rank is nothing. I may be royalty, but here at this school, I bow to you. Break a leg.
This guy is totally getting a kick out of my suffering.
Looks like I fell a bit short of getting that top score I wanted. Not bad, Shin.
He's not only a skilled fighter, his magic's amazing too.
Are you sure that you don't want to go talk to him?
For now, I think I'd better wait. I mean, I don't even know what I'd say to him yet.
You just need to get out of your head. You both did well at the exams. That's something you could talk about.
How dare they put me in A! I should be S-class, it's insulting! And what's worse, that arrogant nobody who insulted me got the top score! No way is he that good. He cheated somehow, he must have! I'd be S-class if not for him, I'm sure of it! He made me look bad. He has to pay. He has to pay. He has to pay!
Its current enchantments include magic defense, shock suppression, and anti-fouling. This is pretty high-quality magic gear, but I'm still overriding it. First, I'll need to nullify the current enchantments. My replacement needs to be concise. There's only room for 20 characters. I know I want to use anti-fouling, auto-healing, and magic defense, but the barriers I've pictured up to now won't cut it. I want this to be the best gear I've made yet. I need to change my mindset. Blocking an attack takes a lot of energy, but what if I dispersed it instead? Now convert the magic into kinetic energy.
I have done it!
Why are you shouting in the middle of the night?
Granny! Check out what I just did to my uniform!
Can't this wait until morning?
Wait, this is...
Be sure you tell no one about the uniform you made, all right, Shin?
Right, I get it. Look at those capes.
They're of the highest order.
Are those two who I think they are?
It never gets old for these people.
It's like they think we're here on exhibition.
Hey, Shin. Nervous about your speech?
Nah, I should be okay.
Good, because my father, the king, will be watching, as will the rest of the country's nobility and leading figures. We're all looking forward to a great speech from our new top student.
I see you. You're trying to get back at me for taking the top spot, right?
Please welcome our newest class.
Makes sense that Sicilian's nobility, but Maria? Who'd have seen that coming?
Keep your opinions to yourself.
Without ado, a speech from the new class's finest. The top scorer on this year's entrance exam, Shin Wolford, welcome.
Thanks.
Did I hear that right?
That you did. His last name's Wolford. He's the hero's grandson.
Huh?
My name is Shin Wolford. Thank you for coming today. I think I speak for everyone in this class when I say it's an honor and a joy to be welcomed into this great institution. As our parents, guardians, and friends look on with pride, I'd also like to thank the teachers and current students of this academy.
You made it. Well done. I'm the S-Class's homeroom teacher, Alfred Marcus. I used to be a magician with the Court Magic Division, which means I'll also be your practical arts teacher. As for today, I'll lay out the upcoming schedule and we'll call it good.
Hey, do you have a minute, Shin?
Wait, some dude's hounding you, Sicilian? You're kidding me!
Shut up! You're being too loud. Sicilian kept trying to let him down nicely, but now he's taking advantage of his family's influence to threaten her.
The guy sounds disgusting. So who is he, anyway?
He's a student at this school.
Seriously?
Sorry to spring this on you. Thanks a lot for hearing me out.
Well, yeah, of course. And don't be sorry, I'm glad you told me.
Hey, Sicilian! How dare you talk with another man in public? Turn around at once! You will look at me when I'm speaking to you!
Wait, Kurt?
He's the guy.
Get over here! What do you think you're doing?
I'll ask you the same question.
Sicilian is my betrothed, fool! Stay away!
He's lying, right?
Well, yeah.
You'll be okay. Whatever happens, I'll protect you.
Shin. I have declined your proposal multiple times now, but you won't accept that! You keep harassing me and claiming we're engaged!
What? How dare you talk to me like that?
If you don't like how I talk to someone else.
So it's gonna be like that. If memory serves, then your father's a manager at the Finance Bureau. Well, my father's the undersecretary above him. Maybe Daddy and I should have a word.
What a creep!
I've heard enough from you.
Oh, Prince August.
It seems you have a terribly short memory.
Well,
Frankly, that kind of threat would be inexcusable even if you weren't warned. This is an affront to the royal family. Perhaps I should speak with the Finance Bureau chief.
no, you wouldn't.
Walk away.
All right, fine.
Thanks so much for helping, Your Highness.
I was about to lose my cool on that guy.
Yes, it sounded like things were heading down an ugly path. I would have cut in sooner, but I just had to see what you would do.
I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
Whatever happens, I will protect you. Heroic is a good look for you. Don't you think, Claude?
Oh, if I had to answer, then yes, you did look good.
Well, there you have it.
Damn, she is still so friggin' cute!
So, do you think Kurt will leave her alone now?
Judging from the look in his eyes, I'd say you still need to be careful. I know. You guys want to come over?
You mean to the home of the wise man and the guru?
I understand if you're busy tonight.
No. I'd love to come. I have nothing going on tonight. Just give me some time to let my parents know. Okay, Sicilian?
Yeah, sure.
I'll come as well. Think my father's there right now.
It's nice to meet you. We're His Highness's escorts.
You're running awfully late.
What have you been up to?
Sorry, there was a bit of a situation. Oh, let me introduce my new classmates. As you might know, this is Og, Maria, and Cecilia. Those two are Thor and Julius.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yep, I am very pleased to meet you both. I'm Maria.
Hello, I'm Sicilian.
I'm Thor.
And my name's Julius. Goodness, that's quite the tale.
So anyway, Granny, for the sake of her safety, I'd like to override the enchantment on Sicilian's uniform.
You want to do what?
I'm confused.
Welcome to the club. You said your name was Sicilian?
Yes, ma'am.
The enchantment Shin wishes to give you is exceptionally powerful. It seems my grandson is quite intent on keeping you safe. Do you think yourself worthy of his protection?
I hadn't really considered that.
I think you're making too much of this.
You be quiet. Do you have any clue what's become of your uniform, Shin? Care to guess what it's worth now?
I know that I improved it.
I would class it as National Treasure Grade protective gear.
National Treasure Grade?
I can't even guess what kind of price protective gear of such enormous power would fetch. And Shin is offering to provide you with your own free set. So tell me, what makes you worthy to receive such a gift?
I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous about responding, but I don't think I am worthy. I've taken advantage of Shin's kindness, I see that now.
Considering how strong he is, I can understand why you'd think to turn to him.
This doesn't involve Shin, but he was still willing to help. He said he would protect me. I shouldn't have dragged him into this, but it made me happy.
That's not fair! I was the one who put you up to
I'm
it.
sorry for the trouble, Shin. I'll find a way to take care of this myself. I apologize to you as well, Lady Melida.
Sicilian!
Hold on. Had you eagerly accepted the gift without a second thought, I think I would have thrown you out of here. But you were honest with yourself and with us, renouncing the chance to obtain your very own national treasure. That isn't something most people could walk away from.
But I tried to manipulate Shin.
Oh, honey, you did more than try. I think it's quite cute the way you turned to him. And as for Shin's part, he doesn't know what you've done. Just look at him. You've got the boy all worked up on your behalf.
Yeah, I am worked up. Sicilian, I don't feel like you played me at all. I offered to help you of my own initiative. So don't doubt my intentions, okay? You're welcome to use me just as often as you want.
Do you mean that?
I'm sorry for putting you through that test, but it was necessary. I had to be completely sure of your good intentions.
So, Shin,
Yeah?
I just wanted on record that personally I had no idea the young lady was trying to use you.
Neither did I.
But Melida saw right through her. Good thing, too. If you'd gone ahead and enchanted her uniform, the poor girl's heart might have been crushed by guilt.
I still don't feel like my enchantments are that big a deal.
They could change the world, in my opinion, but never mind that. Seems like your grandma carries the weight around here. It's like I was thin air just now.
Just try to stay strong, okay?
I have to say, I really am impressed by your honesty. I don't think I was nearly that honest at your age.
When Shin stepped in to save me, I was really happy. But even then I felt guilty. I don't want to be someone's burden.
Shin doesn't have a chance against this girl.
The ladders are disappearing!
He's deleting them somehow?
It makes my head spin no matter how often I see it.
Yes, our Shin has certainly grown, hasn't he?
All done.
Is there anything that you can't do?
This magic gear isn't all that impressive. First off, it needs at least some magic input to activate, which means it can't protect anyone against sneak attacks. And the enchantment's protection doesn't extend past the uniform, so your arms, legs, and head will still be vulnerable.
Father, this is...
Yes, I'm well aware, son. Forgive me, Shin, but listen. This magic gear is outstanding. No, it's far more than that. If the world were to find out about it, there'd be hell to pay. I ask that you tell no one else about this.
It matters that much?
If the military were to find out it existed, there could be those who would wish to declare war.
You think this could cause a war?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It was reckless of me to make these things.
Wow, this is the first time that Shin's had a regret.
That's true. I just wanted you to know what's at stake.
I was planning to perform the same enchantments on Ogg's uniform, but I should just stop. I'm sorry, Ogg.
Well, hold on, let's not be hasty. A few more won't hurt as long as no one misuses them.
I've enchanted everyone else's. Are you sure you don't want one?
Yeah, the idea of wearing a big mass of state secrets kind of weirds me out.
Thanks a lot, Shin. When I wear this, it almost feels as though you're protecting me in person. That thought makes me happy.
You know, that gives me an idea. Starting tomorrow, how about I take you home from school?
No, I wouldn't want to trouble you more than I have.
It's all right. We'll use a gate.
What's a gate?
It's a little spell of mine. Step through and see.
Where are we?
This is the house where me and Grandpa used to live.
You're kidding. I thought you told us that you used to live deep in the forest.
Yeah, that's where we are.
So we teleported?
I wouldn't exactly call it teleportation. I just spent space to connect these two places.
I have no idea what you're getting at.
I can only make gates to places I've been before, so we need to take a carriage to your home at least once.
All this craziness is starting to give me a headache.
I'd heard you were out of the loop, but your nonchalance about these things is boggling.
Maybe think before you show us these spells?
Seems our top scorer flunks when it comes to common sense.
Come on, is it really that bad? Yes! Oh. I see. Okay, I'm heading out.
All right, best of luck on your first day.
And Shin, whatever happens, think before you act.
There's no need to worry about me. I'll be fine. Well, I haven't picked up anything abnormal with my search magic yet.
Thanks, Shin. I'm sorry. For making you come all the way to my house just to make sure I get to school safely.
I was happy to do it. And with a gate, it took me next to no time. I refuse to stand by when there's a chance you're in danger. That isn't me.
That's so sweet of you.
I'm pretty sure I just threw open my mouth a little bit.
Good morning, Shin. Already coming to school with girls in tow, I see. And so soon after enrolling.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, Og? You know why I'm doing this.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it any less fun to mock you.
Uh-huh.
It's a pleasure to see you, Shin.
We wish you a fine morning.
Right back at ya.
I actually made it! I'm not late, am I? I'm okay, right? Yeah.
You made it, but what gives with you barely managing to show up on time on the first day of school?
Oh, I was so excited about our first day, I had the hardest time falling asleep last night. And then, of course, I overslept.
What are you, a child?
I mean, officially you're an adult at 15 in this world, so...
I assume everyone's here?
I think that's right.
How are you today, Teach? Good?
I'm all right. Now take your seats. We're about to start homeroom. Once we finish in here, I'll show you around the school. Here's the basic breakdown. The school is broadly divided into 2 buildings. One of them holds all the classrooms, and the other one has the faculty offices and the student council room, as well as the rooms used for labs and study groups.
Study groups? Are those like clubs?
There's the Attack Magic Study Group, the Quality of Life Study Group, they come up with magic gear, and the Body Language Study Group, they use magic to increase their physical strength.
What was that last one? That seems like a pretty weird way to use magic.
The Body Language Study Group sounds great. If I weren't duty-bound to guard His Highness, I would apply to join that study group in a heartbeat.
Look, Julius, you don't have to worry about me. If you want to join the group, go for it.
No, I wouldn't even dream of it, Your Highness.
This is the Magic Academy. As long as we're on these grounds, my royal blood is completely irrelevant. There's no reason you should have to guard me the whole time we're here.
Your Highness, I'll never forget the kindness you showed.
He's saying it's because of that school rule, but it's clear he just doesn't want to be escorted.
Is there a particular study group you want to join, Shin?
No, not really.
Guess that makes sense. I doubt they would be able to teach you much.
That's not what I was trying to say.
Here's a thought. You should start your own study group.
Huh?
Oh, a study group created by Wolford? That may well be interesting.
I thought the same thing. So hypothetically, if you were to start a study group, what kind of magic do you think you'd focus on?
Regardless, I'm quite intrigued. I would join whatever the subject is.
I think I'd look into it as well.
Same here. What better way to stay in S-Class than to study with you, Shen?
Alright, so what does it take to start a study group anyway?
5 or more members and a faculty advisor. Once you've lined all that up, you just need to submit a request form and you're set. If you kids ask nicely, I'm willing to be your advisor.
Great!
Can we slow this bandwagon down, please?
It's fine if you don't want to start a study group, but if you did, then I would definitely join it.
Huh?
Well, it only makes sense. If you're going to be taking her home, then you may as well do extracurriculars together.
Huh, I guess you're right.
So once you're president of your own study group, what will you name it and what will we do?
I haven't even agreed to this yet!
I know, let's make it a hero study group!
Wait, what does that mean?
I kind of figured you'd spend the whole time telling us stories about Merlin and Melida.
That isn't a bad idea, but unfortunately there's already a study group that follows the hero's exploits.
There is!
In that case, why don't we all just focus on mastering different kinds of magic using Shin as a tutor? Huh? I can see it now. We'll call it the Ultimate Magic Study Group.
You're killing me, Lynn! I'm actually gonna die!
Yeah, I like it. The Ultimate Magic Study Group sounds great, and with Shin here, it's quite fitting.
Huh?
That settles it! We'll be known as the Ultimate Magic Study Group! It'll be awesome!
Aren't we getting ahead of ourselves here?
Shin's right, you can work that out after class. Everyone who wants to join, sound off.
I would like to! Can we please take out the ultimate part?
So just in the last year, the number of demon sightings have gone up by this large an amount? But how? If demons are proliferating as this would imply, the whole kingdom should be in a state of chaos. That's true, but the people seem to be calm for the most part.
What do you make of this puzzle, Dominic?
If you look closely at the daily reports, I'm sure it will be clear. The day-by-day growth in their numbers would seem quite negligible. No single increase went outside the margin of error, hence why we didn't notice this before. We had to look at the data over the course of this whole year to see what was happening. It's almost as though it were planned that way. One might even think this was artificially induced.
That's ridiculous. There's no way these demons were made by men.
My king, it's a strange situation. We should launch an investigation at once.
Very well. Enlist the aid of the Demon Hunter Society and investigate this matter thoroughly.
As you wish.
Kurt! Kurt, come here!
What do you want now, Daddy?
Drop that defiant tone at once. I've received a summons from the king, and I'm sure you know why. Idiot! The hell were you thinking? We nobles are forbidden from throwing around our influence at the Magic Academy. I told you that!
With respect, Father, it's a fact that no commoner is my equal. I refuse to pretend that's not the case, not for you or anyone else.
Kurt, what is this? Where did this ignorance come from?
Chosen! Destined to be special! It's obvious that I'm better than the rest! And yet everyone I meet disrespects and defies me! It isn't right! I won't stand for it! I won't! It's Wolford's fault. Everything would have been just fine if he hadn't shown up. I can't even do as I please with my girl now. And what's more, he went and turned His Highness against me too. They'll pay.
You fool! I cannot turn a blind eye to a statement like that. I'll inform you of your punishment shortly. You, take my son to his room and lock the door. When did it come to this, Kurt? And how?
Kurt's dad grounded him from school?
Yes. If I heard right, the Reetzbergs told the school this morning.
So, if it's alright to ask, why does Kurt have such an attitude anyway? No one else throws their name around. What's his problem?
Frankly, we've been wondering that too.
Julius and I attended middle school with Kurt, as did His Highness, and he didn't act anything like this in those days.
I suppose he could be a little cocky at times, but aside from that, he was normal.
I think I know when the change began. It was right after he started visiting Mr. Strom's laboratory.
Come to think of it, you're right.
Who's Mr. Strom?
In our third year of middle school, he transferred in as a magic teacher. He said he was exiled from the Empire. I'm not sure why.
He ended up gathering every student who was half-decent with magic and invited the lot of us to come and visit his laboratory. Though it sounded shady to us, so we turned him down.
Plus, he covers his eyes, which originally made me think that he was blind, although he never seemed to show it. Most search magic spells only detect living things, but I guess he might have used a different version of one.
A magician who keeps his eyes covered, and who claims to be an exile from the Empire.
Mr. Strom, thank you so much for coming.
It's been far too long, Mrs. Reetzberg. How's your son doing? Any changes?
Not yet. He's been the same since we called you. I don't understand what happened. Why would my sweet boy start acting so horrible? My husband's attempts to discipline him haven't helped at all. The way things seem to be going, I fear the worst!
Don't be afraid. Your son looks up to me as his teacher. You were right to call. Take me to him. He'll listen to me.
Thank you, Mr. Strom. You're the only person I can turn to. Please bring my son back to his senses.
Hello, Kurt.
Mr. Strom.
I don't believe I've ever seen you in such a pathetic state, my boy. I told you that you're special. You remember, right?
Yes.
Everything that you see in this world is yours to take. Your breeding and your power give you that right.
I tried. I told the girl that she was mine. But then, this guy came and got in my way.
Did he now? Sounds to me like he's an obstacle, a nuisance to be dealt with. So deal with it. Crush him underfoot and sweep him aside. You are special. He is nothing. Go forth. Dance as best for me as you can, my puppet.
So Shin, do you plan to keep taking Sicilian to school?
Well, why wouldn't I?
Kurt isn't allowed to leave his house anymore, so there's not too much chance of him attacking her now, is there?
Oh, you're right. So she has no need for an escort.
Yeah, so it goes. Shin was just an escort.
Still, I don't think there's any harm in walking her to school anyway. Our houses are in the same direction.
Yes, we should do that! Like you said, it's the same direction. So why not walk to school together? It's a perfectly natural thing to do. There's nothing weird about it at all. I'm so sorry.
You have a little trouble containing your excitement there?
No, I'm just fine.
That was an impressive play. Huh? You're so direct. You wish to never leave her side? I don't think I could ever be so bold. I didn't say it like that, did I? I was just teasing. But all jokes aside, it's good that you'll be walking together. Even without Kurt around, Claude and Messina are pretty girls. They may well attract more unsavory characters.
Well, if that happens, my search magic will find them before they do anything.
How does that work?
The normal way. Don't you pick it up when someone's directing ill will at you?
I can use search magic, but I can't sense malice with it.
Oh, huh. So then, have you ever hunted a demon?
No way, I've never done anything like that. I thought that was a given since I only just got out of middle school.
They have a distinctive aura. Demon magic feels sinister. You can sense its aggression. Feels kind of gross. Using that for reference, I can tell if a human wants to hurt someone too.
What are you saying right now?
Are you implying that you have hunted demons before?
Yup.
If you don't mind my asking, how old were you the first time?
I was 10.
You were just 10?
It was a demon bear, as I recall.
A bear?
Yeah, it was about 3 meters tall. Had to cut the thing's head off. What's wrong? Uh-oh, I think I went and did it again. So, which part of this weirded you out?
All of it, Shin. Now we've got to do study group orientation.
Seems a bit pointless. I mean, we've already decided that we're going to start the ultimate magic study group.
It does feel like a waste of time to have them tell us about study groups that we have no intention of joining.
We should play along anyway. If we refuse to participate, some of our classmates might feel insulted.
Such tremendous malice. And it's aimed at us.
It's Kurt!
Sicilian Og, your uniform! Channel magic energy into them!
He made a magic barrier!
Oh no, you're hurt!
I should be alright. My auto-healing is kicking in. I can feel it. His attack was so sudden, I didn't have time to completely visualize my barrier.
What does he think he's doing here?
Isn't he supposed to be grounded right now?
That spell was powerful. I think he wanted to kill us.
Yeah, that was attempted murder. There's no way we can let this slide.
Damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you! Damn you! Damn you!
So what do you think, Og? Is Kurt in control of himself?
There's no way.
It's bad, right?
Bad as it gets.
Damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you!
Is this for real? He's turned into a demonoid. Og, you take the others and run.
Wait, you're not going...
One way or another, I'll stop him.
That's crazy, come with us!
I won't let him rampage through the capital.
Then I'll help.
You've never fought a demon before. Don't be stupid.
So we would only get in the way?
Yes, you're in my way.
I see. Let's get out of here, now!
No, I won't leave Shin to fight by himself.
We would only slow him down.
I don't care.
Messina, drag Claude out if you have to.
Right. We're leaving.
You need to go with them. You two find the nearest teachers and tell them what's happening.
Right.
I'm ready when you are. Come at me. could slow him down.
I hate you, Wolford! Just die!
A demonoid that can still speak? This isn't like what Grandpa told me. He said demonoids were supposed to lose all sense of reason.
I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you!
That really is hurting him. I think this means he hasn't completely turned yet. Then maybe there's a way to turn him back. If I can find a way to control the magic that's demonizing Kurt, I can save him!
Die, Wolford!
It can't be. He's condensing magic within himself to make an explosion. No way! Damn it! With that much magic power, he could destroy the entire academy!
It's over, Wolford!
What do I do? What can I do? I'm out of time. There's no choice. Kurt! I'm sorry! I've never killed a person before. Damn it. What's going on? How'd this happen?
Are you alright? Shin!
Oh, Shin, you're okay, aren't you? Tell me you're not hurt.
No, I'm alright.
I can't believe you actually took down a demonoid in a one-on-one fight.
You saw the whole thing?
Yeah.
Was there another way? Could I have saved him? He was stalking you, Sicilian. And if I hadn't stopped him, he would have killed everyone here. But even so...
Shin.
Things are going to be rough for you from here on out, Shin.
Yeah.
In our whole history, 2 demonoids have attacked us. And you bested one of them just like that. This will be a huge story.
Your Highness!
Are you all right?
We were told there'd been a demonoid attack. Did you see where the fiend went?
His corpse is lying right there.
Hold on. Are you saying that you brought it down, Your Highness?
No, it wasn't me.
All of you, bear witness! The demonoid was slain by him! Shin Wolford, grandson of the wise man!
He took down a demonoid by himself? He really is the wise man's grandson. Our country has a new hero!
Yeah, and his name's Shin Wolford!
Shin! 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 Shin!
Thanks, guys, but I really don't... Well, he did say things would get rough for me.
Well then, I guess I will consider the experiment a success for now. More importantly...
What's wrong? Don't tell me the sudden hero status is wearing you out already.
Yeah, maybe a little. But something's bothering me. Is it that easy to become a demonoid?
You're right.
Huh? What's easy?
You know the previous demonoid? He was a strong magician. They say he messed up while casting advanced magic. And apparently that's how he demonized.
But Reedsburg, he had just barely enrolled in the academy. At worst, if he lost control of his spell, he would overthrottle. But to go full demonoid...
Well, he did, and the whole thing was pretty crazy.
Do you think maybe this was artificially induced?
You mean, like someone did this to him?
According to Grandpa, demonoids lose all sense of reason. They can't communicate, they can only howl. But when Kurt turned demonoid, he could still talk. And when it came to actual combat, he was pretty weak.
A demonoid was weak?
Something about this doesn't add up. Hey, what if Kurt was used in some kind of human experiment? Uncle Dees?
Oh, this is good timing. Welcome home, Shin.
Sir, our noble majesty values heroism in the kingdom of Earlshide's time of need. In a selfless act of bravery, you successfully slayed a demonoid. Therefore, we would be honored to present you the First Order of Merit.
The First Order of... Hold on, are you giving me a medal?
Deesum, did you not say you weren't going to use Shin for political gain?
What's all this fanfare about?
You know the danger. The last time this happened, the demonoid's attack left the kingdom of Earlshide on the verge of extermination. That threat looms over us yet again. As you can imagine, news has spread quickly among the people about both the appearance of the demonoid and its suppression. For the sake of the kingdom, we must address these matters by going public.
Yes, I understand that much. But what is the meaning of awarding the young lad?
How would it look if we denied him an award for a feat you two have also accomplished?
I suppose you do make a good point.
Of course. There are those who wish to profit by exploiting him, but I'll do all that I can to prevent that. So please, I implore you to allow this to happen. Not for my sake, but for the people.
Very well, Deesum, you win. We'll take you at your word in this. But if you break your word, we will leave this kingdom at once. Is that understood?
Absolutely. You can trust me.
You know, a nation's king really shouldn't bow to someone else so readily.
Honestly, you seem to go from one spot of trouble to another.
Wait, this is my fault?
Everyone, look, it's Shin. That's the new hero who defeated a demonoid. Wow, he's so cool. Yeah, he's cute too.
My Uncle D said he issued a gag order, but that hasn't seemed to stop anyone from gossiping about it.
Well, what'd you expect? His Majesty specifically said we couldn't keep you defeating the demonoid a secret.
But he also said we weren't allowed to reveal any additional details about the attack to the people, remember?
Who are those two girls walking with him?
Come on, there's no way someone who's as amazing as Shin hasn't already been spoken for. Yeah, one of them could be his fiancé.
Sicilian? I'm sorry for this.
Oh no, it's fine, really.
You sure?
I'm here walking by your side of my own initiative. So please don't doubt my intentions, okay?
Sicilian, I offered to help you of my own initiative, so don't doubt my intentions, okay?
We're begging you, sir!
Please let us in! We want to study with the wise man's grandson!
This is a nightmare. I can't let all of them into the study group. They're relentless. Alright then, who can use other dimensional storage space? That's the minimum standard. If you can do that, then stick around, and I'll conduct an entrance exam.
What did you say? You really think there's a chance the demonoid was artificially created?
Yes, Shin himself came up with this theory after fighting him personally.
Then that means the recent increase in demons may be linked.
Yes, this could be a very serious situation.
Dominic, Dennis, investigate this. Work together to find out whatever you can. Do not overlook anything.
As you wish.
Pardon the interruption.
Hello there. Are you the students who passed Mr. Marcus's entrance exam?
Yes, and it's an honor to be joining you all. I'm Mark Bean. My family runs a smithy that's called Beanworks.
Oh yeah? I've definitely heard of that. It's a well-known outfit.
Well known. They're good?
The weapons at Beanworks are nice and sharp. I've always wanted one.
Nice. And you are?
Oh, right! I'm Olivia Stone. I've known Mark since we were just kids. You might have heard of my family's restaurant called the Brick Oven. Are you kidding me? That place is awesome! I dream about their brick oven gratin. It's perfection! Oh, man,
I actually celebrated passing my academy entrance exams by eating there, and it was amazing.
I'm jealous. You really lucked out. It was so busy that we couldn't get a reservation.
I'm flattered. If you want, you should all come by again.
I'll serve you personally.
I'm so in! Shin, these guys get my official seal of approval!
That is no way to welcome them! So, Mark, since you're the son of a blacksmith, does that mean you can make blades?
Sorta. But I'm not exactly an expert. At this point, I've only been able to manage crafting a few knives.
Too bad. If you had the skill, I would have asked you to make me a new weapon.
I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, you slayed a demonoid with that sword. I doubt you'd have any luck finding a replacement for that.
Nah, it was just a sword, nothing special.
Huh?
But it is enchanted, so the blade vibrates at ultrasonic speed. Thanks to that, I can cut through almost anything without much force. I like blades to be a bit on the thin side, but as a result, they can break easily. I was hoping I could make some improvements to it.
If that's all you need, I think I can do it. But I'll be asking for your input in the process.
Seriously? I've had a hard time with the finer details. Thanks a lot.
Is there anything that brain of yours can't come up with, Shin?
That's incredible. I used to think that my enchanting skills were decent, but now I'm not so sure.
Hey, don't be so down on yourself, Yuri. I can ask Granny to show you how to improve your technique if you want.
You mean it? Thank you! I'm so happy!
Seems Kurt was visited by a middle school teacher. The day he demonized.
Huh. Sounds like something we should investigate. I am Security Bureau Investigator Alt Leakerman.
And I'm Investigator Carlos Bale.
Oliver Strom at your service.
Would that be sensory magic? Forgive me. You have a patch covering both of your eyes, but you move naturally. I thought you might be using magic to replace your sight.
Ah, well, something like that.
I mean no offense by asking, but what happened?
It may surprise you, but I was born to a noble family in the Empire. Years later, there was a power struggle, and I was exiled to the kingdom. The fight for leadership was violent, and a family member attempted to fatally wound me. I survived, my eyes did not.
That's terrible. I shouldn't have asked such a personal question.
No, I get asked about it all the time. Anyhow, what brings you men here today? Surely you didn't come here just to ask me questions about my eyes.
No. Mr. Strom, sir, we are aware that you have formed a study group for students with magical aptitude, and that you have fostered some exceptionally talented magicians.
That's right. What about it?
We've heard that you are quite enthusiastic, inviting many students to join this study group.
Well, I am a one-time noble of the Empire. I'm accustomed to facing opposition in the kingdom. In order to establish myself at this school, I needed to show tangible results.
So that's why. Go on.
All of the students who participated in my study group, well, they improved their abilities dramatically. And as a result, they're starting to acknowledge me little by little.
Well then, this incident must be quite a blow.
Indeed it is. It pains me to know this happened to Kurt.
Mr. Strom, if it isn't a bother, may I ask a favor of you?
What is it?
Currently, we're assembling specialists. We plan to examine the victim's demonized corpse. Your insight would be truly invaluable.
Why would you ask me?
In addition to your work with the study group, I've heard you are a fairly high-level magician, Mr. Strom. Any help you can lend would be most appreciated.
In that case, I'd be pleased to assist.
What's on your mind, Shin?
I'm sorry. I was just thinking of ways to customize my sword.
Do you have any idea what kind you're looking for yet?
What's most important to me is a thin blade. But like I said, that's going to make it easier to break.
A sword that combines both a thin blade and increased durability, huh? That's gonna be tricky.
Yeah, but if you do break it, can't you just replace it with another one? I mean, come on, you are the wise man's grandson. I bet you can afford a whole armory.
That's not an option. I don't get very much of an allowance.
What? That's surprising.
But it's true. Granny told Grandpa not to spoil me, so I'll learn the value of money. Or something.
That sounds like the guru. Moderation can be just as much of an asset as a suit of armor.
That's one way to look at it, I guess.
If breakage is the issue, maybe it would be a good idea to make the blades easily replaceable. Think about it. You could hang on to the same hilt, so that's one less expense to deal with. The hilt and blade are always firmly attached for typical use, but since you don't need to use much force at all, that feature wouldn't be as important in its construction.
Huh, that might work. You think you could come by my place right now? I want to try that out while I'm inspired.
Hey, can I come too? Yes, me as well.
Cecilian, Maria, do you mind if we stop by Mark's place?
Sure, no problem.
Oh yeah, go on ahead. While you boys are over at the workshop, I think we'll pay a little visit to Olivia's place. I still have so many questions to ask you. We can talk all about the menu. How do you feel about adding a few more items to it?
As long as you agree to go easy on me.
Pardon me. May I ask why the examination is taking place here?
I know it isn't ideal, but it's our best option.
It's empty. Where's Kurt's body? So you didn't bring me here to examine a body after all.
Oh, we'll be examining a body. Your body.
Indeed.
See, Mr. Strom? You made a critical misstep. After the boy had demonized, His Majesty issued a gag order. We were specifically asked that we do not reveal his name to the public. To protect his family from being unjustly treated, it was imperative that we kept a tight lid on it. But somehow, you knew that it was Kurt who had been demonized. How could you have known?
Well, that's rich. I didn't have a clue that his name was private. It's had the kingdom in such an uproar. With all the gossip going around, I just assumed everyone would know who the demonoid was by now.
Are you the one who's responsible for this? What exactly was your objective?
Just an experiment.
What? You were conducting experiments on humans?
Yes, that's right. And now, since I've completed all my experiments here in the capital, I think it's a good time for me to excuse myself.
Seize him right now! Don't let him get away! Yes, sir!
No way! You and Mark are really a couple?
We basically grew up together, so it just happened. I want to know every single detail. Every detail?
Of course we want to know. Are you kidding?
What in the world?
That thing covering his eyes. Og, is that the guy?
Yes. Our middle school teacher, Oliver Strom.
Oh, look. If it isn't Prince August and his trusty companion, the hero Shin Wolford.
He's dangerous. Please run away. This man is the culprit behind the demonoid incident.
He is? You're the one who turned Kurt into a demonoid?
That's right. A fascinating specimen who danced to my tune quite brilliantly.
I've heard enough. I knew there was something weird going on.
Your sword. It's enchanted, yes?
Maybe?
You've got spunk. I'll give you that much.
Play it dirty?
Take this!
Had to go up there, huh?
Well, you can't dodge this!
Is it hovering in midair going against the rules?
Don't tell me the grandson of the great wise man can't use floating magic.
No. But guess what? I can fly for a moment! Incoming!
A little advice, boy. Don't press your luck!
Red eyes? No.
Now you've done it, Wolfert. How annoying. I would have preferred to leave the capital with my true identity still hidden.
How can you be a demonoid with your sense of reason intact?
My sense of reason? If you're under the assumption that reason is what separates demons from humans, then I suppose you could say I'm an exception to the rule.
What do you mean?
Now that I have been demonized, humans have been reduced to little more than insignificant creatures for me to experiment on. I can kill them or exploit them at will. You creatures mean nothing to me anymore.
That bastard! This is bad. I have to
stop you!
What's the matter with you? Is your terror of me making you clumsy? This is why I can't abide humans.
Stay where you are just a little longer. Another moment, and you'll see what my magic can do.
The wise man's grandson, and you're a helpless fool.
You're in for it now!
You got him, right?
Don't jinx it like that, Og!
The high temperature turned the ground to glass. How did he create a heat ray that intense?
My search magic hasn't picked anything up. Does that mean I really got him?
Cheer up! Why the long face? He was a demonoid. You don't regret killing him, do you?
No, it's not that.
You should hold your head high, then. Take pride in the fact that you saved all our lives. Thank you, Shin Wolford.
Oh, you don't have to thank me.
We came as quickly as we could when we heard that another demonoid appeared. But much to our surprise, you'd already taken him down. Pleased to meet you, I'm Dominic Gastor. I'm Mikhail's successor as the Knight Commander of the Order.
Oh dear, I haven't introduced myself either, have I? The name is Rupert Olgren, Captain of the Court Magic Division.
Mikhail told me all about his immensely talented pupil. He also expressed how much he enjoyed training you, young man.
Wolford, if you wouldn't mind humoring my curiosity, what exactly did you do and how?
Let's see. I converged the light from the sun and blasted it down as a heat ray.
From the sun? And you got that much force out of it?
Well, you see, the sun puts out more than one kind of light. So I just visualized collecting the light that emits heat, and from there it was relatively straightforward. They have no idea what I mean. Still, was it just a heat ray that created the explosion?
You beat me this time, Wolford. Luckily, I was able to get out of there, but the only way was to release explosive magic. But if I'd endured even a fraction more of his magic, it could very well have annihilated me. That boy, he's more formidable than I first thought. I'll have to take every precaution to ensure that he won't interfere with my plans.
The toilets in this house with the bidet function really are the best things ever. This is civilized living.
Pardon, Maria, but come here. I have a question for you.
Sure.
It's those two. What do you make of them?
Oh, it's pretty much known that they're head over heels for each other.
That's so. Well, are they officially dating yet?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's completely obvious that they have feelings for each other. But I don't think Sicilian's quite realized that what she's feeling is romantic interest.
How could she not know that?
Sicilian's good looking and she has a sweet personality. I couldn't tell you how many boys have up and declared their love for her. But she turned them all down. She doesn't know what romantic interest feels like.
So what you're saying is...
He's probably her first love.
Is it still a long way before we reach Beanworks?
No, we're almost there.
It's too bad that Tony couldn't come with us. This was his idea.
What's the matter, Shin? You've been frowning back there for a while.
Og, it's likely that Strom's alive.
What makes you say that?
You saw me end the fight. Remember the explosion my heat ray caused? Well, I tried it out in the wilderness, and it left plenty craters, but there wasn't an explosion at all. I think Strom made that explosion. He probably used it to trick our eyes.
Thanks for telling me. Shin, when we reach the Smith, order whatever you need. The king will sponsor you. We're going to need you at your best, Shin. No one else can stand against Strom as an equal. So let's get you outfitted.
Oh, cool, you guys came. Welcome to Beanworks.
Good morning. How is everyone doing?
Good. Hi, Mark. Olivia. I'm confused. Why are you together so early?
You don't mind explaining, right?
Wait, you sure that she would be happy to answer our questions? Fine, I'll do it, but please go easy on me.
Hey! Come here, old man!
Shut your trap, dumbass! When we're in the forge, you called me boss! I ain't old yet, and I'm the head smith, so show me some respect!
Sorry for interrupting. My name is August von Earlshide, sir.
No need for apologies, Your Highness. It's a great honor to meet you.
So, do you think you can help him develop a new kind of sword?
A sword for this boy? Or young man, I should say?
Yes. I guess I should introduce him. This is my classmate, Shin Wolford. He's Merlin's grandson.
You mean to tell me this is the grandson of the wise man? The prodigy who recently slew a demonoid all on his own?
That's him. Will you accept the job?
I'd be glad to, sure. Forging the young hero's new weapon? That's called free advertising. Not to mention it's an honor. So tell me, what kind of new sword do you want me to make?
Shin? Right.
Zest, I'm curious. From what source do you obtain your information about the kingdom of Earlshide?
I'm working with someone who lives within the kingdom itself. He tells me it's in chaos due to the rising number of demons within its borders.
I see. This may be my chance to take its lands for myself.
I very much hope that comes to pass.
I care not what a commoner like you might wish for. That said, I will put the information you've given me to use. Consider that your reward.
Yes, it's my pleasure to serve you.
Okay, I'll leave the rest to you, sir.
Right!
How'd it go? Did you finish explaining?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, we're done here.
What else do you sell from this place?
We've got housewares on the second floor and fashion accessories on the third.
I guess that must mean jewelry.
What's on your mind, Shin?
Oh, I'm thinking about getting you something. Know what you'd want?
What? You want to get jewelry for me? I like rings, so yeah. Wait, maybe that's a little too much for right now. The necklace might be more appropriate this early on. Though, the bracelet would be hard to pass up. Same goes for earrings.
I'm not sure I can get you all of that.
That's not what I meant. I only want one thing that I can't pick. It's a big decision. There's a lot to consider.
We just need something that can hold a defensive enchantment, so its looks don't really matter at all.
How practical of you.
Huh?
Stupid.
What is your problem?
Baiting her in like that? You're evil. The poor girl may never trust again.
Huh? Huh? Ah! Did she think I meant it like, hey, Sicilian?
Yeah, what is it? I'm sorry, Shin. At this point, I feel like I'm being kind of pushy.
You're definitely not. I want to make up for bumming you out is all. And besides, I do want to get you something you'll enjoy wearing. I should be able to enchant any of this, so take your pick.
Hey, would you mind picking something out for me?
But don't you know what you'd like most?
No, because what I really want is something you chose.
Okay, then what do you think of this one?
I'm sure this piece would look lovely on you.
Okay, we'll take it.
A fine choice.
So, should I?
Thank you. This is really beautiful.
I'm glad that you like it, Sicilian. And I'm glad that it can keep you safe.
Shin got me this to keep me safe.
Ready or not, it's time for the award ceremony.
Excuse me. They're ready for you now.
Well, here goes nothing.
Our honored guest is here! He's our kingdom's savior! Earlshide's newest hero, Shin Wolford!
Wow! Is this for real?
Shin Wolford, in recognition of your valiant conduct, I confer upon you the First Order of Merit.
I am both humbled and honored to accept it.
You have my thanks.
I just did what I thought was right.
My good people, hear me well. Shin Wolford is more than a hero. He's the grandson of Merlin the Wise Man. When I first invited Shin to attend the Kingdom's Magic Academy, I made a promise to the Wise Man. Shin won't be used for political or military gain. Should this promise ever be broken, their heroic household will leave this land behind. On this point, there's no more discussion to be had.
Uncle Dees really did it. He told them about the promise.
You look exhausted, Shin.
After yesterday's awards ceremony, I had to attend a reception and then a party.
Any second. Look! He's coming outside!
What the? What did you expect to happen? His Majesty didn't present you to the public after the awards ceremony. Of course they'd try to get a peek now.
Well, we can't walk to school through that mob. Too bad. Guess we'll just have to use the gate.
Sorry, Yuri. You startled me.
What kind of magic is that?
Is that what you used to get in here?
Yeah. There was a big crowd of people in front of my house today. I'd have been late if I walked through.
So you came by gate instead?
Gate, huh? What is that? Can you tell us more?
Sure. Gate's just the name of the spell I used. It's a way of connecting two distant places.
That's amazing! Do you mean to tell us that you can use teleportation magic?
I wouldn't call it teleportation. It's more like it manipulates space.
I don't understand.
See, to teleport something, I'd have to move it from one place to another.
That's not what this does?
Nope. This just reduces the distance between places. Hey, no worries if it's tough to follow. It's a strange concept. It even gives my grandpa trouble.
It doesn't make sense!
It's the same for him?
Yep, but you might be able to use it if you put in some time. I mean, you are in the study group.
I'll work hard.
Maybe I should do a little boot camp and put everyone through the ringer.
He's definitely up to something.
What do you mean when you say level up?
You looked like you were plotting something before. I guess this is it?
Look, there have been a lot of strange incidents recently. We've managed to get through fine so far, but if we're going to be ready for the next one, then I need to help all of you get stronger.
That makes sense. It isn't even half as weird as what I thought you might have in mind.
Hey!
So, how exactly do you plan to make the class level up?
First of all, I need to help all of you get proficient with some fairly basic combat magic. Also, I'll enchant some accessories for you.
Ah, you mean like the ring you gave to Sicilian?
Anyway, why don't we start by checking how much magic each of you can control?
Interesting. Why start there?
Well, 'cause to use high-level spells, you have to gather lots of magic power.
What about precise visualization? Not to mention, using better chants for power.
They're not enough. Visualizations work, but chants are optional. Having magic to fuel your spell isn't. Amassing and controlling magic power is the most basic and important skill that we could work on. I'll have to break down their perceptions and start from square one. Gather around, everyone. Maria, mind making a magic barrier for us?
Huh? Okay, sure.
This won't do. The barrier's too thin. This could barely protect you from anything at all.
Huh?
Sicilian, the barrier your ring makes should be a good example. Could you show the class?
Oh, sure. Whoa, that's cool!
2 layers?
Yeah, and it's augmented with a physical barrier.
That ring has been enchanted with my control visualization. Once it's been activated, it can gather magic power on its own and then project it.
So it would appear. Guess nothing beats a bunch of concentrated power.
You might have noticed that in my battle with Strom, he blocked my first attack. Well, he did that with a magic barrier.
Are you serious?
But magic barriers are basically just walls of pure magic power. They're one of the first things anyone learns to conjure.
I assumed that Strom used some difficult but more powerful magic.
He didn't need to. With enough magic power, you can defend against almost anything. So, want to see a portion of the magic I can control?
Look at how dense it is. There's no way. How is it so concentrated?
you can't control close to that much magic power, then you're not getting anywhere. So keeping that in mind, we're gonna do magic control drills every day after school. And no slacking.
Ah, the kingdom's preparing for war, is it?
Yes, the Imperial Army's movements were quite overt, so Earlshide realized at once.
My regards to Zest. He made a fine account of himself. So, what do you think will happen next, Miria?
Something which I could never predict, Master Strong.
Let's hope everyone dances well, shall we?
Oh, Shin.
Hey, Granny.
Whoa! It's really the wise man! And the guru's with him. This is so cool.
You've brought many friends. They're welcome, of course, but might I ask why?
We were trying to leave school for the day, but there was this huge crowd gathered outside. Fame sure is inconvenient.
It'll die down before too long.
Ah, so you've all begun to learn magic under Shin's direction.
Yes, and he's been pushing us rather hard right from the get-go.
So I was thinking, if it's the wise man who taught magic to Shin, then we're pretty much his second-generation students, right?
Then we're also first-generation students of his grandson.
You figure that out on your own?
Well, I taught Shin the basics, but he's accomplished much on his own. He has his own way of visualizing magic, you see.
What do you mean by that?
He thinks not just of outcomes, but of the processes by which they're achieved. Say, do any of you know what causes fire to burn?
Yeah, it burns because you light it? I don't think that's quite what he was getting at.
It's a tricky question. I doubt any of us know.
Of course you don't, neither do I. But that's exactly the type of question Shin raises. What might fire be? What causes it to burn? By considering these seemingly abstract matters, he's able to look past a spell's outcome. He views the mechanisms of this world and uses them to come up with spells both powerful and utilitarian. Take this, for example.
Grandpa, is that...
It surely wasn't easy. But thanks to your description with the paper, I finally figured it out. Shin's not the only one who can use the spells he creates. If you understand and visualize their mechanisms, then you need but apply the correct amount of magic power. Shin is certainly unconventional, but he's not impossible to follow.
Grandpa, thank you.
You know, every once in a while, you do have your moments, Merlin.
What do you mean, once in a while?
I know why you learned that gate spell. It was for Shin's sake.
What makes you so sure?
It seems like every time Shin uses magic, people start talking about him like he's some kind of freakish oddity.
Yes, I had noticed that.
But if you at least can use Shin's magic, then people might stop seeing him as such an utter outlier. This will be a good thing for his classmates too, I think. Did you see how their eyes lit up at the thought of being able to use magic in the same way he does? You learned that spell so that Shin wouldn't have to feel alone.
Is that what you think?
It is.
Hey, is everything all right, Lynn?
I was practicing magic control and it got out of hand.
Seriously? You're not hurt, are you?
It happens all the time, so don't worry.
But there must have been damage to the stuff around you, right? I mean, your hair's pretty scorched.
My father works as a court magician. We have a practice room at home, so it's fine if I lose control.
It kind of sounds like this happens to you a lot. You're quite the unbridled magical girl.
I like that. From now on, I'm the unbridled magical girl. Good morning, Lynn. Lynn is gone. I'm the unbridled magical girl. Huh?
Ah, just in time. I finished your prototype.
Leave it to a professional. You knocked this out quick.
What did you expect? Okay, go ahead and push the trigger on the hilt.
Right here? It popped out.
Oh, this is incredible. To think I get to see the first prototype of Beanworks' newest invention.
What are you talking about? This was your idea to start, Tony.
You get your weird new sword?
Yeah. And I got y'all gifts for waiting for me.
Cool! What are they?
Accessories for the whole class. I'll give them out later once I've enchanted them all.
To help level us up. Wait, if you got something for everyone here...
I didn't get rings for the boys.
Shin,
About that sword of yours. Mind if I suggest that the army adopt something similar?
I wouldn't really mind, but I think Granny might.
You let them do what?
Wait, I don't plan to use your vibration spell. I'd rather focus on the detachable blade. We'll have to make adjustments, but if we mass produce them, I think we can improve quality and keep costs down.
The detachable blade thing was Tony's idea, so if he's okay with it, I am too. Why is this on your mind?
Honestly, it's because war is close at hand.
Huh?
I knew it. Customers warned us of an upcoming war at the restaurant.
Wait, a war? Against who?
The Blue Sphere Empire.
The Empire? But why?
You would have to ask them to find that out. Apparently, they've been amassing countless troops at our border.
Hopefully the war won't be dragged out for too long. But if things should get desperate, they may be forced to enlist students.
Well, hey, the war hasn't started yet. No need to get worked up. As for Shin, this isn't your problem at all. We appreciate your help with the demonoid, but we will never drag you into fighting a war.
Sure, you might not draft me, but you won't have to. If all of you are in danger, then I will go to war. I consider all of you my friends. You're people that I just can't do without.
I see. So the day has come. The Imperial Army has begun its advance towards our kingdom. When sparks rain upon us, we have to sweep them aside. Dominic, yes? Ready our forces. Tell them to prepare for battle. No! What's the meaning of this? According to Zest's intel, Earlshide had its hands full putting down a massive outbreak of demons. If that were true, the kingdom would have been in no position to oppose us. So why did we find what looked like the entire royal army waiting for us at the border?
Our troops suffered extensive casualties in the ambush, Your Majesty. I think our best course of action would be to pull back and regroup for now.
Never mind that. What became of Zest? I've words for him. Bring him to me.
Apologies, but he left at the head of a scouting party yesterday evening. There's been no sign of them since.
That settles it! He must have betrayed me and then fled! The audacity. I didn't think the commoner would dare pull his grimy wool over my eyes. When next we cross paths, I swear by my own throne, I'll order that traitor drawn and quartered!
I bring a message!
Then spit it out!
As you say, it's from home. A swarm of demons have appeared in the capital.
Impossible! Our report said there were far too few demons in the Empire to be a threat!
Please, hear me. This is much more important than the war. We must hurry back to the capital with all haste.
Right! Relay this to all our forces! We shall return to the capital immediately and drive out the demonic intruders!
Yes, Majesty. The Imperial forces have begun to fall back.
Makes sense with the number of men they lost, though I half expected yet another foolhardy attack.
So what now? Shall we pursue them all the way back to their homeland?
Why not? We owe them no mercy, considering how they attacked us unprovoked.
I have a report, sir. It's about the advanced guard. They were chasing the foe and got ambushed by demons.
What?
The demons are blocking our path forward. We can't continue our pursuit while they live.
Strange. What could it mean? Are the demons deliberately assisting the Imperial retreat?
How does it feel, Lyria? Are you taking to life as a demonoid?
Yes. I'm filled with an incredible amount of power, far more than I've ever felt before.
It pleases me to hear that. Listen, the Imperial Army should make it back soon. 2 to 3 days from now. Luckily, Zest and the others should return ahead of them. Why don't we start making preparations to welcome everyone home?
Yes, all will be ready.
Damn those demons! Look at what they've done to my capital! It's practically a ruin now!
Most of our remaining troops have returned and are beginning to put down the demons, Your Majesty. It's my belief that the city will soon be secure.
Soon isn't enough!
I want it dealt with today before sundown.
As you command. I've been waiting for you. Your Imperial Majesty.
Oliveira, is that you? What are you doing here?
No matter what else happened, I wanted to be absolutely certain that I get to end your life myself.
The city's in shambles. What happened here? According to our scouting parties, the city was attacked by a veritable horde of demons. The Imperial Army received word and hurried back to assist, but, well...
Welcome. I've been expecting you, gentlemen of the Demon's Army.
What's going on here? And who would you be? Tell us your name!
Oliver Strong.
You mean you're the demonoid who disrupted the capital?
You certainly took your time getting here. What kept you?
I get it now. So you brought the demons here.
Thanks to your assistance in thinning their numbers, I was able to finish off the Imperial Army with ease.
Hold on. Did you plan that as well? Don't tell me you're the one who instigated this whole war.
Yes. Leave it to the Order's Knight Commander and Bureau of Military Affairs Chief to be so perceptive.
Those people. Who are they? They look like demonoids. Unbelievable. You're saying that Strom is still alive? There was no chance we'd prevail on our own, so we had no choice but to run.
True. You made a wise decision, Dominic. None could blame you. But to think, they have over a dozen demonoids.
Your Majesty, what course should we take next?
I'm sure you've heard the announcement. Strom has taken over the Imperial capital. His objectives are as of yet unclear, so we can't form any specific strategies. But we will need to bolster our fighting strength. An edict has been issued. We're to hone the skills of our soldiers, and in case of dire need, our students as well. So we're changing pace. We're about to start doing joint training sessions. You'll work alongside students from the Knight Military Institute.
What's the matter? Why all the weird looks?
Oh, yes. Guess this is new to you.
Huh? Basically, we don't do a lot of physical training here because we're focused on improving our magic.
I knew that much.
But students at the Knight Military Institute work out all day.
They're fighters, right? They need to.
Well, they're also bullies who mock us every time they see us. They call us little bean sprouts.
Yeah, it stings worse than you'd think. Though I should admit, we sometimes get back at them by calling them muscleheads.
Wait a sec. There are bean sprouts in this world? I love those. We need to put aside that rivalry, though. These are extreme circumstances.
I know, but where did they get off calling us sprouts? Such a dumb name. The blandness of the insult only makes it sting that much worse. It's so stupid, and all of them think they're so clever.
Yeah, it gets under my skin, too. Especially since I grew up as one of their peers.
Yeah, same here.
I forgot. Tony and Julius both come from families of knights.
If you were to make a good magician fight a tough knight in a battlefield scenario, it's obvious the magician would win! And yet those knights have it in their meaty little heads that they're the stronger ones.
Whoa there. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, right? We have the brains, they have the brawn, that's okay.
Yeah, except for maybe you, that is. You can use both magic and a sword.
I guess I mostly meant you guys.
I was wondering, how'd you get your combat skills? Were you trained by a knight?
Yeah, it was Grandpa's friend Mikhail. And he was a pretty strict instructor, to be honest.
What's the deal? I don't understand. Did I say something weird again?
When you say Mikhail, would you be talking about Mikhail Koling?
Yeah, I guess you've heard of him.
Of course we've heard of Sir Koling! He's the former Knight Commander of the Order!
Right, I remember him mentioning something along those lines.
So not only were you taught magic by the wise man, you were taught how to enchant magic gear by the guru, and on top of that, you were taught combat by the sword saint!
He's called the Sword Saint? You didn't know? Mikhail Koling's a legend. He wasn't Knight Commander for nothing. He's the greatest swordsman in the kingdom. So yeah, people call him the Sword Saint.
To me, he was just a harsh drill instructor.
Wow! So if you were taught how to fight by the Sword Saint, then the students from the Knight Institute can't talk crap about you, now can they?
Oh, sure they can.
inclined. What right has a bean sprout to study under the Sword Saint? They might say if they're jealous.
Then don't tell them! Well, anyway, I for one think both of our schools could really benefit from a little joint training. We have the same objective here, don't we? That's what matters. Forget the sprout thing.
We'll never forget!
Okay, this is definitely gonna be a problem. So they're putting us in teams of 8, with 4 students from each school. And we'll be slaying demons, right?
It'll serve as combat training for us, and it calls the demons.
I'm a little bit apprehensive about taking on demons, but it's reassuring to know that I'll be with you.
Don't rest too easy. This is training, so you need to step up.
Oh, I'll do my best.
So that's the hero's grandson, eh? He's still just another magician.
Looks like a sprout to me, a bean sprout.
I'm just hoping that he won't slow us down too much.
See? They're clearly a bunch of jerks.
We're all first years at the Knight Institute. The name's Chryst Lloyd. I'm top seat.
I'm second seat Miranda Wallace.
My name is Nolan Curtis.
Kent McGregor, don't forget it.
Of course, we got paired with the group from before. Hey, before we start, can I ask you something?
What?
Tell me, have any of you fought a demon?
I see. You're just asking that so you can brag about the demonoid you defeated, right?
That's not it, I promise. Look, we might be in for some serious combat. We need to forget our prejudices against knights. And you need to do the same thing with magicians.
Oh yeah, what if we don't?
You'll die.
Hey, shut up, Sprout! The fact is that us knights in training can put these demons down without your help.
Miranda's right. You aren't needed here. Just stay out of our way and do your best not to slow us down, all right?
You're joking. Is that truly how you view this training exercise?
Oh, no. Forgive me, Your Highness. I misspoke. I didn't mean that you would slow us down.
I don't care what you think of me. What matters is that you learn to work with my peers. It's the whole purpose of this exercise.
Yeah, I know that, but...
You understand the goal, but don't think it has merit. There's no choice then. Shin, let them fight on their own. Don't step in until things get dire. Huh? It's settled. Try to defeat a demon without a magician's backup. You'll learn this training's value.
We'll do as you say, Your Highness.
They've taken us pretty deep into the forest.
We're S-class students, so I think the teacher sent us somewhere more dangerous because of it.
So there's a decent chance that we'll run into some powerful demons, is that right?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that every team was to be escorted by an advisor.
Yo, Shin! Wait, is that Zeke and Chris?
Hey, little brother. We look forward to working with you.
Are the two of you gonna be our advisors today?
It's really good to see you, but could you do me a favor and not fight for once?
She's the one to ask. She always starts it.
I literally just asked you guys not to do this! Excuse me, but my name's Maria, and I'm one of Shin's classmates. I'm really sorry for interrupting, but could I please shake your hand, Lord Siegfried? Well, if you're doing it, hi, could we shake hands too?
Hi, my name's Chryst Lloyd. Would you grace me with a handshake?
It's an honor to meet you. My name is Nolan, and I hope I can impress you today.
Hey, I'm Kent.
What is this?
It's normal. The two of them are quite popular at both our school and the Knights.
Huh? Makes sense. They are the knight and magician entrusted with my father's safety, after all.
You have a point. Big Brother Zeke has always been the debonair type, so I get that he's popular. But Big Sister Chris? That's a surprise.
And why is it a surprise that I'm popular?
Wait, you want us to let the knights in training fight the demons by themselves at first?
Yes, by their request. They won't understand the importance of this training through words alone.
It's not rare. Lots of newly enlisted knights and magicians take that attitude.
They learn how to fight on their own and take that to mean they don't need help.
Once they've seen real combat, they'll realize their mistake. I think it might work. It was smart of you to agree to their request, Your Highness, so now let's see how it all plays out.
If they get knocked down a peg while they're still in school, it could save their comrades a lot of trouble down the road. I'm glad the 4 of you are above that stuff.
Though some of us are a little more partisan about it than others.
Huh? Wait, what are you getting at?
Oh, just that you're not fond of their school, not that you don't understand the point of the exercise.
Good, because I really do. I've watched Shin face off against a demonoid 2 times now. I can't fight anywhere near the level he did. So unless I get way stronger, I've got no chance of defeating a powerful opponent without a knight or swordsman helping me.
It was Maria, that right?
Yes?
It's admirable that you're able to recognize your current capabilities and limitations. I'm certain that you'll get stronger.
Why is Lord Siegfried talking to her like that? Why isn't it me?
Why are those four so on their guard right now? My search magic isn't picking up anything nearby.
It isn't that they sense something, they're just feeling tense.
I can't really fault them, though. It's their first time hunting demons, after all.
Something's coming.
I feel it. Okay, knights in training. A demon's heading our way fast, so prepare for battle.
Oh, it's a boar!
It would have been delicious if it weren't demonized.
Come on.
Keep it together, guys! Let's show these magicians what the top performers at the Night Institute can do!
Right!
It's fast!
So this is it? A real demon? With a single blow? He's incredible.
That was a poor showing. This demon was a weaker one, even by the standard of others around its size, yet it had you soundly beat. You boast that you're the best of the Knight Military Institute, but you're still students. You know nothing of battle. All four of you are weak. You must take that back to heart, and try to learn from this exercise.
Right. Oh, you're hurt! I'll perform a restoration spell. Just hold still for a moment.
I'm grateful. To think that you'd show us such kindness after we looked down on you.
Don't worry about it, that's in the past. Plus, we're in the same party right now. So it's a given that I do this.
There.
I'll clear a path for you, Sicilian. Take my hand, Sicilian. Here.
Sicilian, would you like a drink?
No, thank you. I'm just fine.
You try not to get too upset.
I'm not upset in the slightest.
Yes, you are. If you really want them to stop, then step up and say, Sicilian's my woman. That would work.
Whoa, what? Have you lost your mind? Just let it go, Shin. Stupid shallow men like that'll always fall for the first pretty girl who's nice to them. Even when there are other lovely magical girls who could use a gallant knight's aid. Those jerks never once treated me the way they're treating her, and it's completely infuriating!
Yo, heads up. Another demon's coming. So stop messing around, will ya?
Actually, aren't there a whole bunch coming?
Yeah, there are quite a few.
Plus, one of them feels pretty powerful.
Listen, Sieg! You have to run!
There's a huge pack of demons coming!
How many?
At least 100 of them.
100? You're kidding me.
Hey, Sieg.
What's up?
This pack, can I take care of it?
It's fine by me. You don't mind?
Wait, you're gonna send Shin by himself?
There's no doubt in my mind that he can handle it.
Okay, everyone. Let's make sure we're all out of Shin's way.
It's been a while since I've made a good explosion. First, generate hydrogen and compress it. Once it's highly concentrated, you can add some oxygen.
Oh no, it's a tiger!
That's one of the strongest demons out there.
I see now. The other demons must be running away from it.
This might be too much, but I'm a little upset right now, so I need to blow off some steam. You damn monster!
That is better.
That was crazy. There's no way. What is he?
a wise man's grandchild. He's even stronger than they say.
Good job. You're not injured, are you?
I'm perfectly fine.
Hey, excuse me, Wolford. I just wanted to apologize for all the rude things I said before. I was jealous of you, of the amazing environment you grew up in, and because of that, I spitefully wanted to best you.
She was jealous of me?
But seeing what you just did, I finally realized how behind you I am.
Miranda.
And also, Zillion?
Yes?
I shouldn't have talked to your boyfriend like that. Sorry.
What was that? Did you just call him my boyfriend?
Well, yeah, it seemed pretty obvious to me.
No. We're just,
Yes, what he said. We haven't yet.
Yet?
Judging by their reaction, yeah, it's true. Shin was trying to expose the knight's foolishness.
But it seems he ended up exposing something else, too.
Scratches?
Yeah, nothing bad.
Then it's nothing my spells can't heal.
The kids are starting to shape up.
I agree. Now that the knights get how useful magic is, we're actually seeing teamwork. Your team is strong, much like you. What's the secret to their improvement? They're already at the same level as some of our best court magicians. Maybe even better than that.
My classmates and I formed a new study group at the academy.
The ultimate
And the three of them are all members.
Are you doing some kind of special training?
No, not really. We've just been practicing magic in the same way I learned from Grandpa.
Is there really nothing else? You're sure?
Well, I did teach them how I visualize magic as I use it.
That's it, the way you visualize magic. So, they're basically learning magic in the same way you did, right? You've taught them the basics of Merlin's teachings. Amazing!
I don't know. Grandpa taught me how to use magic, but I don't visualize it quite like he does. That's meant to be unique for everyone.
Could you tell me what you told your classmates? I have room for improvement.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Hold on, Shin. Sorry, Siegfried, but my father made a promise. The kingdom isn't to militarize Shin's power, and you're a soldier, so that may well cross the line.
You're right.
We're pushing it as things are now. If this kind of power spreads to more countries, forget about demons. Humans will destroy the world themselves.
The stakes are actually that high?
How have you not realized that yet?
I don't know. Is what I'm doing really a problem?
No, I wouldn't say that. With the massive outbreak of demonoids, we're in a state of emergency. I've told the members of our study group to keep the secret of their new powers to themselves. I don't care if we're monopolizing it. So, if you don't mind, I'd like you to keep it a secret too.
Fine. I get it.
Fair enough, but could you just tell me how you practice?
To be honest, it's terribly ordinary. You sure you're interested?
Of course. For power like that,
Go ahead. What's the secret?
Just practice your magic control. It's like exercise. Every day you do it, you'll be able to manage a little bit more. That's it.
Is that actually all I have to do?
Of course it is. Do you think I'd lie? Claude, would you and Messina come here?
What do you need?
So Seed can see, would you mind making some magic barriers? Like Shin had you do when the study group started.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Whoa, no way. How can those barriers be so thick?
Strange, right? We never knew that basic spells could be this strong. But once Shin trained us in magic control, they got like this.
Our barriers are still pretty thin, compared to one of Shin's at least.
Wait, do you really call that thin?
We still have a whole lot to learn. My technique's pretty shoddy.
No. You should have more faith in yourself. In my eyes, your magic technique is incredible, Maria.
Anyway, I'll try your training method too. The exercise is over. Head for the rendezvous point.
Right!
Thanks, Shin. It's because of you that we beat that demon bear. I see why magicians and fighters should work together now.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. That makes me wonder how the other teams do.
That guy seems a little mad at you, Tony.
So do you two have history?
Oh yeah, me and Julio have known each other since middle school.
Tony Frayed, how dare you give up knighthood, you weakling!
Well, there you have it.
I'm from a knightly family line too, but no one got that mad at me.
A demon!
Don't go in until we've weakened it.
As if you could!
No, hold on!
In an honest battle, magic is nothing against steel!
You fool! This is called joint training.
We're going in too!
Yeah! Come back!
Damn! You got me!
Hey, you alright?
Mind your own business, Tony!
He just saved you. Don't be such a jerk.
It seems to me he's upset he was outdone by you.
We've always gotten along really well, but lately he seems to flare up at every little thing.
He must have done something.
Huh, I guess that could be it. He had a crush on this girl who randomly declared her love for me, and I dated her.
Yeah, that would do it.
But we broke up so quickly. We barely kissed her.
Wow, the resentment runs deep.
If you get scared, then you can stand behind me. Sorry they're making you come out here, Toots. I'm sure you'd prefer desk work.
You truly are a beautiful girl. But wouldn't you be better off learning how to keep a house well maintained?
Don't get any stupid ideas and try to show off to your lady friend, Sprout. You'll just get hurt.
We're here to train. Only speak when you have to.
Hear that? They're coming toward us. You Sprouts watch and learn.
You know what? I say we let the demons eat them.
Yeah, these guys are pretty clueless.
They're so disgusting.
Stupid fire! Get boys!
You run, demon! What do you take me for?
That's it! Just get out of our way, first!
I think you boys need a cool down. I don't think I can control all of this.
Get back! Run!
It looks like the rest of our class managed to get some teamwork going. So what exactly happened with your team?
Well, we flexed our powers a little more than we meant to, and there were side effects.
The guys from the Knight Military Institute started it, okay?
Although we did get carried away.
What's that guy's deal?
Just your typical teenage drama.
Huh?
So, we beat our demons, but it wasn't really through teamwork.
Did the demon hunt go well for your team, Wilfred?
Yeah, it went okay.
Shin and Cecilian spent the whole time cozying up to each other.
I don't know what you mean. We didn't cozy up at all.
If you didn't think that was cozying up, then I can't imagine what would actually count to you. It must be steamy.
Dude, shut up!
Putting all jokes aside, though, I'd say that our joint training went pretty well. The knights in training certainly learned a lot.
And on top of that, Shin gave us time to help for once.
Wait, for once? Huh, I guess he's right.
Hey, you doing okay, Shin?
I think he feels responsible for what's happened to everyone in the study group.
Responsible?
How so? Well, here goes. You should know something. Once we graduate from the academy, all of us in the Ultimate Magic Study Group, aside from Shin, will be placed under the Kingdom's supervision. Chances are we'll be turned into a special unit led by me personally.
I'm really sorry. I didn't realize I'd be upending all of your lives.
But it isn't like that, Shin.
Huh?
All our futures are secure now. Agreed.
We're gonna be the best of the best.
My parents will be so proud when they hear.
Hold on. You're all happy about this?
Provided that none of us abuse it. This power you taught us may well end up saving the world.
Right. If you ask me, Shin, you're the brightest hope this world has.
If we're gonna fight demonoids, it would be nice if you could teach us more.
Yeah, I guess they're right. For us to protect the world from this crisis, I'll need them all to get even stronger.
Hey, we should be alright since I'll be here to keep things under control. But keep in mind that we have limits.
You know, it's funny you should say that. I'm starting to think you're a mind reader, Og.
Oh no, not when it comes to you.
You pretty much write your thoughts all over your face.
Am I that easy to read?
It's like a live-fire magic division exercise. We can't let anyone see this.
I've used this location to practice for a long time. It's far from any people.
You okay?
Hey! All of us need to talk. We have new intel on the demonoids. Earlside civilians aren't being told yet.
So you're just gonna tell us a state secret?
Yeah, maybe you'd be better off telling Shin in private, Your Highness.
I'm telling you all, and for good reason. You aren't just civilians anymore. When war breaks out with the demons, we'll be a key part of Earlside's army.
Demons. When you start talking like that, it really hits home that we're different from most people now.
I guess you weren't kidding about the special unit. We need to learn a lot more magic, and quickly.
So, what's this new information?
It's the Empire. Demonoids are rampaging across it unchecked. The damage done to their towns and cities has been disastrous. Every last member of their nobility has been killed, as have most of their commoners. We're talking about demonoids here, so stepping in is a huge risk. If we're to stand against them, we'll need to form a coalition of nations.
Countless people are suffering, yet we have no choice but to watch and wait.
That's right. And worse, the demonoids' numbers increase with each attack. It's crazy, but they must be turning civilians somehow.
Like what happened to Kurt.
Probably.
Strom, what are you thinking? Even a single demonoid is enough of a threat to rock a whole nation. This calls for one thing.
A training camp? Sounds great! I'm in! Let's go!
Summer break is coming up soon, right?
That's true. We'll have lots of spare time.
Yeah, right. But if we're gonna take on demonoids, we need to get stronger as fast as we can.
We'll study spells from dawn to dusk. I can't wait. So, where should we hold this camp?
I'd like to do the magic exercises right here. But we could sleep somewhere else and come here in the morning by gate.
Let's stay on the family land of someone here.
Say what?
Nobles tend to be landowners, as a general rule.
My family owns a city district full of craftsmen. My family has a seaport, but there aren't any good places to stay there.
My family owns a nice little resort town.
Never would have guessed that one. Sounds nice. Why don't we stay out there?
Sounds too luxurious. We would risk looking apathetic about the demon scare.
Yes, I think His Highness is right.
Cecilian's place might be a nice compromise. You see, her family owns a town with a hot spring.
Can we use it?
Yeah, if that's okay with everyone.
Sounds perfect to me.
Great!
A summer training camp?
Oh. Well, with recent events, I can see why you'd want to train your classmates all that you can.
So tell me, have you found a supervisor yet?
Supervisor?
As I expected. You're planning to have boys and girls who think they're adults sleeping under the same roof in this place. I will not permit you students to romp about there unsupervised.
Okay, I get it. Especially since Og's royalty.
Yes, indeed. And I have to imagine that the parents of the other study group members will be busy working. I suppose I can make some time, as a special favor to you.
You sure?
I can come too, if you want me there.
That would be great.
Nothing good ever comes from us taking our eyes off you.
Huh? Come on, I've been way more careful lately, at least.
Is that a fact?
Not even I can back you up on that point, Shin.
Don't talk as though he didn't learn his recklessness from you.
Hang in there, Grandpa.
Good morning! Hi, Master Wiseman and Mistress Guru!
Ah, hello to you as well.
How's everyone doing?
Great!
Thanks a lot for coming out with us.
You won't reach the spring for 2 days. Will the horses be okay in this heat?
Of course. They have enchanted harnesses. They'll be fine.
Those harnesses are great. They're enchanted with fatigue restoration, physical enhancement, and a few other things, too. Please tell me that you at least know who it was that first developed them.
Who?
Oh, boy.
It was your grandmother, Lady Melida.
Huh?
Back in the day, enchantments were mostly just used for combat gear. But Lady Melida saw their potential in everyday living. She made all kinds of great things.
The enchanted items she came up with improved countless lives, and because of the breadth of her influence, we show our respect by calling her the Guru.
Huh.
Stop eyeing me like some kind of freak show.
What? I was just thinking of how amazing you are.
Well, that was a long time ago.
And she didn't know how to politely take a compliment back then, either.
It stands to reason.
That's enough! Leave me alone, both of you!
Hey, you sense that?
Yeah, it's a pack of demons.
They aren't that large, but there are lots of them.
So, who should take them?
I can beat them easily!
You're not the only one.
I'd like to take a crack at this.
Guess we better draw straws.
You know, those are kind of weird things to keep in your other dimensional storage.
I like to be prepared.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, cool. I won. Aw, I wanted to fight them.
Magic power just a little more, you'll be able to engage it quicker next time.
Good to know. I'll keep working at it.
The girl defeated that many demons with a single spell. Who are we driving?
It's not fair. I need another.
Seems Shin's quite the teacher, seeing how they've improved.
I can't believe we're doing this to other people's children.
Welcome to the City of Clone.
Whoa, it's like the whole town's a hot spring.
Everyone, this is it. Hope you like it.
Welcome back, Miss Sicilian. It's wonderful to see you.
Likewise, it's been too long.
Good evening, Prince August. Master Wiseman, Mistress Guru. You do us a great honor by visiting this place. As for Miss Sicilian's peers, all of you are most welcome. That goes especially for our new hero, Shin Wolford. It's our hope that you and Miss Sicilian will enjoy a long and fruitful life together.
Why would you say that? What's gotten into you?
What do you guys want?
Nothing. I'm sure we're all tired after the long journey today. Let's unwind for a bit.
This is amazing. Wow.
You can't beat a soak in a hot spring. This water's given me new life. I'd like to thank all of you boys for befriending my grandson.
Wait, what?
For 15 years, he never once had a friend his own age. I wasn't sure he had the right experience to fit in at school. But my fears were proved unfounded. Shin quickly found his way into the hearts of many fine young friends. I thank each of you for giving him that chance.
With respect, Merlin, you have it backwards. I should be thanking you. I'm the first prince of this kingdom. No friend ever looked at me as an equal. They'd all pander to my every stupid whim. But Shin, he doesn't care what I can do for him once I become king. In his eyes, I'm nothing but a cousin.
Wow, Og.
We just met, but I'm glad we did. You've done a lot for me and Dad.
When we hang out, there's never a dull moment. Thanks for the good times.
To be honest, a lot of my peers in the nobility tend to treat me like I don't belong. But Shin just treats me like I'm one of the guys.
There's no trace of judgment in his eyes. I may prefer female company, but as guys go, I like this group.
It is a good group. Grandpa? I'm still grateful to you for raising me and training me. If it weren't for you, I don't think I'd be who I am right now. Because of who you helped me to become, I've made so many great friends. So thanks again, Grandpa.
Crap, I was trying to make him happy.
Amazing! This bath is huge! I'm so excited to jump in!
It feels so nice. I can feel the day's fatigue melting away.
Ah, it warms me right down to my bones.
I'm so glad to hear you're enjoying it.
Is something wrong?
Oh, sorry. To be honest, I was just thinking you have a nice figure.
What's your secret? There must be something.
Well, I do exercise using the equipment Shin made for me.
Equipment?
It's a wide belt that can move itself. I've been making an effort to run or at least walk on it every single day of the week.
That sounds awesome. Would you mind letting me use it sometime? I'd like to try it as well.
I don't mind if you don't, but I feel compelled to warn you. There's a chance it'll make your breasts shrink. If you want to increase your size, then take it up with your classmates. She must know something. Same goes for her.
Wow, these are really something. That settles it. I want a pair just like them. Firm and sensitive.
So why does exercising too much make your breasts smaller?
Let me remember how Shin put it. When you move around a lot, you burn through fat. And if you should run low on fat to burn, your body will resort to using the fat in your breasts.
That's crazy. How did Shin know something like that?
That boy's been going on to do experiments on his own since he was a child. My best guess is that he found out through one of those.
I see.
Say, it dawned on me quite recently that Shin grew up with no one he could call his friend. So I wanted to tell you girls how grateful I am that he has all of you to call his friends now.
Lady Melda, you're more than welcome. I don't think anybody could be more grateful that Shin's in my life than I am.
And the same more or less goes for the rest of us. Shin's an incredible guy.
Shin teaches us lots of amazing magic.
We really have gained a lot from his friendship. We're super lucky.
Sure are.
You girls are so sweet. Okay. I'm sure Shin does what he can. But if you're to learn quickly, you'll need teachers with experience.
Huh? You're not talking about you and Merlin, are you?
You're gonna teach us?
Yes. And in return, you'll work harder than you ever have. So get ready.
Right.
This ought to be enjoyable.
Careful, Thor. You're looking a bit unsteady.
Right.
Ah, good form, but I think you could stand to push yourself further.
Yes, sir.
That's too much power, Lynn.
Huh?
You'll lose control.
Oh, I guess I'd better stop.
Be careful. At this rate, you'll mess up all of our hair again.
Thanks to the two of them helping out, this camp is already turning out a lot better than I'd expected.
They're firing freely, no chance required. They'll put the court magic division right out of business.
They're strong, but they'll still have a rough time against demonoids.
Yes, I think you're right.
My, this is horrible. The whole world is in danger.
Demons run rampant over what was once the Empire. If we hope to stand up against their overwhelming power, then everyone at this camp needs to get much stronger. And yes, that's including myself.
Huh?
Keep your guards up, everyone. Make some magic barriers and give them everything you've got.
I don't think it'll hit you guys.
You don't think?
She's right. Better safe than slaughtered. We all know what Shin can do.
Come on, I told you it'll be fine. I just want to test out this idea. Hydrogen, oxygen, and something more volatile.
That looks super cool, but what does it do?
It's not done. This is the part that really counts. Hope I don't screw it up.
Okay, let's brace for impact.
Up to now, the blast would spread out as it got further away. I need to set up a single outlet point, contain it as it builds for as long as I can, and then release it!
Almost forgot what a monster he is.
I think that's my strongest spell yet.
Idiot! Why would you possibly need that much force?
Am I having a weird dream right now?
This is real.
Yeah, I didn't realize the spell would be that strong.
I'm sorry! It's strange. Strong as that blast was, I would have expected us to feel more on our end.
Right. I don't think he used much more firepower. He just condensed it.
That seems accurate to me.
I've come a long way, but up against that spell, I would get destroyed.
True, but I'd never risk letting that spell hit you.
What was all that about? I don't think it'll hit you guys. It sounds pretty risky to me.
That'll be all for today. Let's head back to the manor now.
Yes, ma'am.
I hate to trouble you, Shin, but could you make me a gate to the castle?
How come?
I tried to track the demon situation from camp, but it's tough. I need to talk to my father.
Okay, I'll come with.
Your Highness! You're here!
What's wrong? Has anything happened?
I don't know, August. Why don't you tell me?
Huh? Oh, Ellie!
Who?
Oh, she's my fiancée.
Huh? 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 Your fiancé? Are you seriously engaged? I didn't know that.
Of course you didn't. I never told you.
Well, if you won't introduce your friend, I guess I'll take charge. You must be Shin. I hoped I might get to meet our kingdom's new hero. I'm the second eldest daughter of Duke Kerala, and I'm Prince August's fiancée. I am known in the court as Elizabeth von Kerala. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
It's nice to meet you too.
You care to tell me what you're doing here, Ellie?
Spending time with my betrothed. Or so I thought, except you left me and May behind while you trounced off to summer camp.
Wait, who's May?
My younger sister.
That's right!
Do you plan to shame me too?
You're not turning the tables this time! How could you up and leave me here? I heard that Melida the Guru is one of the teachers at that camp! You know how much I like her, but you left me behind anyway! You didn't even talk to me about it! How could you?
Can't help it. You're much too fun to watch when you get wound up like this.
You're so mean! This isn't fair! I only see Lady Melida way more than you do!
You mean Granny?
Oh, right. Forgive my rudeness, Master Shin. I'm Big Brother August's younger sister. My name is May von Rosehide, and, you see, I'm a huge Lady Melida fan.
Oh, cool. Hi, May. It's nice to meet you. Og and I pretty much act as though we're family. So feel free to think of me in the same way.
Then, can I call you Big Brother?
Well, it's better than Master Shin.
So, it's okay then?
Mm-hmm.
I finally have a big brother who isn't mean to me!
So, what can I do for you?
We've made a decision. The two of us are going to join you at this summer camp.
Right!
Don't be foolish. It may be a camp, but it's not for fun. There's no way you'll get permission to come with me.
I grant them my permission to go with you.
Are you joking?
I knew you'd come through for us, Daddy!
The Clone Springs are well protected as long as Master Merlin and Lady Melida stay there. These two should be fine. Let the girls have some fun at the hot springs. Take Shin's gate there for safety.
On a side note, I've already gotten permission from my father.
Ellie? May? You can come across. It's safe.
We were in the castle just a moment ago! How'd we move so fast?
I know you're excited, but try not to stray from the group.
Take my hand. Okay, sis? Can't let you get lost. I'd be in big trouble.
Okay.
May, do as Shin says. Don't make any problems for him. Also, like I told you, this camp is for magic training. And training is what I plan to focus on while I'm there.
I don't intend to get in the way. Though, I may have to take some measures to ensure that you stay free of pests.
Oh, yeah, I get it. You're talking about all our female classmates, right? Are you worried that one of them might make a move?
No. The girls aren't a threat to me. If you must know who it is that I do not trust with my fiancé, then check a mirror, 'cause it's you! You should hear August at dinner. Really, every time he opens his mouth, it's Shin invented this or Shin says it came from that. You're all he talks about. Can you blame me for being suspicious?
Wait, really? It's not what you seem to be thinking. That never even crossed my mind till now, and we've been in a bath together.
I'm thinking about those situations now.
Well, I was quite glad that we became friends. You're someone I can be myself around.
What's that mean? Why do you feel like you can be yourself around me? Is it because of my temper?
I'm myself with you, too. When I'm with you, I feel at peace. But I'm getting to horse around with another guy for once. It's a new experience, so I got carried away. But it doesn't replace what we have. Please understand, Ellie.
So that's all that's going on?
Besides, Shin's already found himself a woman.
You mean like a girlfriend?
What the heck are you saying? I don't have a girlfriend yet.
But you know who you want. Look, now's the time. You need to make things clear.
What do I need to make clear?
Where it is that you two stand. She's feeling the same way you are. Everything will work out. Just talk to her.
She feels the same? Sure, Sicilian's nice to me, but that's only because Sicilian's a nice person.
Wait, I don't see how you can know that she has feelings for me too.
I see it in her eyes.
How can you say that for sure, though? What if you're mistaken somehow? That would be so awkward.
Are you fine with things as they are, then? It's called a confession for a reason. It's risky. And it takes courage. Something I had thought you had plenty of. You could wait, though. Force her to risk her dignity.
I don't know. It's tough.
I've been close to Ellie since we were kids. Now we're set to be husband and wife. But even we have misunderstandings of this nature sometimes.
I would appreciate it if you avoided using me as an example for this. You two are joining our camp?
Yes, as fate would have it. Sorry, but would you mind putting them up here, Claude?
Not at all. It's no problem. We shan't get in the way of your training. Is everything okay, Shin?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just having an average, normal day.
I'm glad to hear it.
Ah, so all of that talk before was about Sicilian.
You mean the two of them are together? What a cute couple! Wait! What?
Don't listen to them!
My name is Elisabeth von Kerala, ma'am.
I'm Big Brother August's little sister May von Rosai.
Yeah, so May's a big fan of yours.
Isn't that sweet? Sorry to disappoint, but I'm just an old lady now.
No, I'm not disappointed at all. Not to be a bother, but I wonder if you would let me take your hand?
Of course, dear. Young ladies like you are so incredibly adorable. Boys like Shin just aren't that cute.
You used to think I was cute. You even held my hand. Did it all the time when I was little.
That was for safety. I never knew what you'd get into, so I had to keep you nice and close.
I can only imagine what that must have been like.
I bet little Shin must have given her a whole lot of headaches.
She did what she could. There's no harder job than raising a child.
Honestly, I just pray that when I have children, they're normal. Hey, Shin, they don't mean...
Yeah, they do, but it's fine. I'm sure you're thinking the same.
No, that's not how I think of you at all, Shin. I think that all our children will be adorable. I know it, and I would be glad to hold their hands. Did I really say that? Oh, no.
Nice power play, Sicilian.
Wow, you're so bold. Talk about a huge implosion.
Well, do you get it now?
Yeah. I'm not so dense that I don't get it when she says that.
But note that you are dense enough that she had to say all that. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Oh, hi, Shin. What's going on?
Nothing too interesting. Just got out of the hot spring and thought I'd cool off.
Same here. That water really is warm.
I'll say.
Listen. I'd like to apologize for earlier.
What? Oh, thanks, but you have nothing to be sorry for. I was really flattered. Can I ask you something? Do you remember the day that we met?
Yeah, of course I do. I was with Maria. We got held up by some demon hunters.
And when I asked if they were bothering you?
She said, we're extremely freaking bothered. And ever since, you've done nothing but help me in every way you could.
The thing is, when I first saw you, it was like I'd been struck by lightning.
Huh?
Because you were just that cute.
You know, I had a similar moment. When I first saw you, I thought that you were very handsome.
Wait, you mean it?
Yes.
Sicilian.
Oh, yeah?
I love you.
That makes me so happy. You're always so nice to me, but I thought that you were just doing that because you're a nice boy.
Did the way I acted really lead you to think that?
Yeah, but now you're saying that isn't true. I was special to you. I feel the way you do. I love you too, Keishin.
Sicilian,
Yes,
would you want to be my girlfriend?
yeah.
Whoa!
I can explain.
What in the world's going on?
Did every single one of you come to spy on us?
There was no way we were about to miss a massive event like this!
Why the heck are you yelling at me?
I'm the one who put you up to it in the first place, Shin. I was obliged to see it through.
And I share in all his duties. This is an adult situation!
That was very smooth. We're both proud of you.
Well, there you have it. As of now, Sicilian and I are officially together.
Wow, good show. We'll have to throw you to a celebration tomorrow.
Even he was watching?
So, congratulations are in order, but, well, the country's still in a crisis. Just try not to get so caught up in love and neglect training.
If that was a concern, then why encourage me?
I'll tell her how I feel once the battle is over. I've read enough stories to know that the guy who says that is gonna die.
He was defusing a death flag? Okay, listen up everyone. We're gonna try out a brand new form of magic training now.
Wait, so we came here to train?
Is it something we can do in our swimsuits?
Yeah, we're gonna train with this specially made ball.
What do you suppose they plan to do?
I don't trust that boy.
He's just having fun.
So yeah, those are the rules. Have questions?
We're free to use our magic for this, right?
Yeah, but you can only have it target the ball. If you hit a person, I'll have to call it a foul.
Don't do anything crazy and get hurt.
Right! Okay, here goes nothing!
Huh? How did she... Oh, right. Physical enhancement.
I got it!
That was really well done, Olivia.
Here we go! Fury of the Tempest! Ha!
Len! I'm there! Flame attack!
Oh, dang it, I dropped the ball.
Not bad.
Way to go, Len! All of them are amazing.
Who knew that you could use magic like that?
Now this is what I call training, guys. Way to think differently, Wolford.
Thank you. Why is everyone so fired up?
Oh, that looks fun. I want to play too.
You better not. That bunch will chew you up and...
Hey, look out! Thank you!
Sorry about that, I slipped. I think that really could have injured us.
Shame on both of you. If you can't be careful, I will ban you from this training.
We're very sorry.
It's fine, everyone's safe. Besides, I think we just hit on what this exercise is all about. You need to measure your magic control and adjust your output to suit your needs. Okay, now hop back to it, all right?
Right. Spiral Flame Burst!
Lightning Thunder Tornado!
Another self-deluded magic recital. I've been wondering, how long have you guys known Og and Ellie? When did you first meet?
We met them when we were just 5.
If you're a noble or a royal, you have to attend a debut party when you turn 5.
Oh yeah? So it's kind of like you noble kids are all friends from kindergarten.
Which is why I can tell you that Thor was mistaken for a girl a lot in those days.
Could you not bring up my dark past right now?
Sounds nice. When I was 5, I was alone in the woods hunting deer.
That's pretty amazing too in its own way.
Wow, debut parties. That takes me back. There was always this huge swarm of girls surrounding Prince August.
I used to dread that kind of event. All those mademoiselles trying to impress me. It was downright exhausting.
Well, you are royalty.
I tried to keep my distance from him, but then he came to me.
Hey, you!
What is it?
I've decided to permit you to walk at my side.
I think I'll pass. Sorry, but getting close to a prince sounds like lots of trouble.
Of all the children I met, only Ellie was honest with me. That's what got me interested. I was also struck by the cold looks she'd give the young ladies who followed me.
Come on, August. Everyone can hear. Stop it.
Aw, man. Why don't any of these boys come and try to woo me? Not the prince, the hero, or even the knights. I've missed out on every chance that's come around.
I'm not really sure I would call those chances.
Magic's the only love I need.
What about you, Yuri? You must have had a boyfriend or two, right?
Oh, I'd never kiss and tell.
That isn't fair, Yuri!
Quiet down! You kids need to rest! Tomorrow's a big day. Huh? I could have sworn I heard their voices. Guess I was imagining things.
Hey, is everything all right? Am I too heavy?
No, that's not really the issue at hand.
Then what?
You're touching my...
You're what?
I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to!
Shin! What do you think you're doing? You just started dating and you're taking it to the next level?
No, it's not what you think, Granny.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses.
Understood, ma'am.
Wow, you're such a horn dog, Wolford.
I was supposed to be the wild one. How did she get so far ahead of me?
Okay, blankets off. I know you're awake. Now get up and face me.
We're sorry.
What happened last night was burned into my retinas, so I barely slept at all.
Hi, Shin, I didn't see you.
Good morning, Sicilian. Anyway, we should get to the dining hall now. If we don't hurry, our breakfast will get cold.
Right, that's a good idea. Oh, and by the way, Shin, do you have some time? You see, I need to ask you for a favor. I apologize for asking something this important of you so early in the morning, Shin. But if we'd waited too long, then my father would have been at work.
That's fine. If I'm coming to meet your folks, then they should both be here, right?
Yes.
But despite what we said, when it came down to it...
All right. So what were you wanting to tell us?
If you interrupted your training camp to make the trip all the way back to us, it must be something terribly important.
Well, Sicilian has given me the great honor of dating her. So, now that you know, I ask for your blessing, if you wouldn't mind.
Young man?
Yes, sir?
Thank you! From the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful that you would choose my dear Sicilian!
Huh?
Oh my, this is a wonderful day, and it's just morning. Who could have guessed we'd receive such great news?
Please, darling.
Yes, what's wrong?
Sit down. You're too eager.
Oh, right.
Before I accept your relationship with my daughter, there's one question I'd like to ask you. Do you mind?
Sure, ask away.
This family is a noble one, a viscountcy. Sicilian may be our third daughter, but still, the next step is extremely imperative.
What do you mean when you say next step?
I mean marriage. I'm not talking about right away, but the daughter of a viscount should not be permitted to date without being formally engaged, you see. Luckily, it looks as though you're prepared for that.
Yes.
Do you mean it?
Congratulations, dear. It appears that your longtime wish has been granted.
Thank you, Mother. I'm so glad. But wait a minute! Don't say those things in front of Shin!
Not too shabby, Thor.
Same goes for you. What's that magic? Everyone is so powerful.
A nice effort, you guys. Guess that's enough warm-up.
Warm up?
Well, ladies, how is the observation going? You're welcome to try for yourselves if you'd like.
I do appreciate the kind offer, but I'll have to decline. I'm afraid I haven't the slightest aptitude for magic technique. Please, sir, can I try?
Of course. Why don't we start off by teaching you to master basic magic control?
Oh, wow! This is so incredible! Just look at all that power!
Ah, that's quite an impressive skill you've got there.
Indeed, especially for someone of your age. You know, May, I think you have some real potential as a magician.
Princess May's really good at magic, huh? I wonder if she'll turn out to be better than us. I won't be outdone. Watch me.
Well, I'm glad her natural talent inspires you to work hard. Whoa! Easy, Lynn. I think you're working a little too hard there. It's not my fault. I tried to warn you.
See? Keep at it, you two. If you don't apply yourselves, I guarantee you little May is going to surpass you someday in more ways than one.
When you say more ways than one, is that...
You're dead!
What makes you want to take cover behind Shin? Your own big brother's right here, you know.
Huh?
It appears some punishment might be in order.
Please protect me, Big Brother Shin. He was really scary.
How did I get wrapped up in this weird family drama? I'm just kidding. Are you, though?
Miria, I trust everything is progressing smoothly.
Because of the many caravan attacks along the roads, cities throughout the Empire are facing food shortages. Discontent is increasing each day.
Well, then I would say the ideal time is finally upon us.
So, why are you guys being extra cautious?
Because of you, Wolford. You're experimenting with new magic, aren't you? Yeah, and the last thing that I want to do is get blown away by some crazy spell.
Better safe than sorry. May, I want you to stay behind me this time, understand?
Okay.
This one isn't going to be that dangerous, guys.
Define dangerous.
It's not even attack magic. I promise, it's fine.
Oh, okay then.
He's collecting so much power. It's extraordinary.
And you're positive this isn't dangerous, correct?
Oh, that's great! It actually worked!
Excuse me, but exactly what kind of technique is that?
It's floating magic. Anti-gravity, or I guess, to use simpler terms, it's like falling, but the opposite way.
As per usual, I have no idea what you're going on about, but it's safe to assume you're doing something amazing because that's kind of your thing.
No, this is the truly amazing part. Casting floating magic on myself to move upward, while using wind magic to travel from side to side.
Hey, this is kind of fun! Check it out!
There, another successful experiment.
Of course. You're always so over the top.
Nuh-uh. Strom used the same trick. I'm only doing it so that I can counter him.
Oh, Shin, you're great. Big Brother Shin, I want to fly around like that too. Teach me how, pretty please.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
What do you mean?
Don't do it right now, at least.
Why not?
Because if you do, then everyone will see your panties.
What? You've already gotten engaged?
Yeah, we have. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about it sooner.
It was all my fault, sir. It's just that I couldn't wait to tell my parents we were together.
Oh, no. It's nothing you need to apologize for.
Well, that's that. Though it was only a matter of time, so I can't say that I'm surprised. However, before you go public with your engagement, there is one matter you'll have to settle first. My dear, I know it's late, but I must pay a visit to your parents.
Whoa, Granny, you're gonna... My, the wise man and the guru right in my own parlor. To what do I owe such an unexpected honor?
Normally we wouldn't visit at this late an hour, but time is of the essence here. There's something we must discuss with the two of you. Now then, I believe that sums it all up.
I see. So Shin here.
Right, he's not my actual grandson by blood.
With all due respect, we're glad to hear you approve of their union. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but I assume that was because you thought that we were his grandparents. Though, now you know that there's no biological relation. Regardless of that, they're quite fond of each other. Will you still allow it?
Milady, Master Merlin, I have to say, I'm upset.
I thought so. Very well.
There's nothing we can do now.
That you would view us this way, that is what upsets me. We accept Shin, not because we believed he was your grandson, but because of something far more important than that. He values Sicilian more than anything, and does his best to protect her. It's because of the kind of man he is that we approve of him as a husband for our daughter. I believe he's what's best for her.
Yes, and I wholeheartedly agree. I apologize for making assumptions about you. I hope you'll forgive me.
It's all right.
Please don't give it another thought, Lady Melida.
Oh, and Shin, I feel the same way. I like you for you. After all, when we were first getting acquainted, I had no idea you were the wise man's grandson.
Thank you. All of you. I'm so happy. And I promise you this. I'll always protect Sicilian.
Right. I trust you.
Keep her safe. For life.
Grandpa, thanks a lot for taking me in. I've said it before, but I'm serious. I'm so glad we're family. You're the best.
Shin.
Granny, I'm really grateful to you too. You may get mad at me a lot, but I'm happy to have you. You know that?
Oh, Shin, you're making me so emotional.
Wow, you guys look great!
So the defensive magic you use to enhance all of these garments is supposed to make them more protective, right?
Yep, plus I added optical camouflage to help you blend in, and cozy temperature to make it so they'll never be too hot or too cold.
Let me get this straight. They're national treasure grade, but you made all these improvements?
Right.
So despite everything, I'm still walking around wearing a bunch of state secrets.
Oh, and I didn't end up doing anything to the footwear. At first, I thought about making them into jet boots like I did with mine, but those tend to be a little bit difficult to operate.
So with these clothes and the accessories we received before, our defenses are essentially perfect. Which means whatever's in store today, it must be incredibly dangerous.
You guessed it. I've been thinking it's time we did some combat training. We'll be taking down a catastrophic class demon.
What? Catastrophic class?
There's no way we'll survive!
I promise you, everything will be fine. You've all gotten strong enough to hold your own out there. And besides, you're wearing maxed out protective gear. It'll be pretty hard for anything to hurt you in those.
It's so mean of you guys to leave us behind! Why don't you just let us tag along with you?
Today is real combat training. I refuse to expose you to the slightest bit of danger.
Sorry, Princess, but you'll have to wait in your room, okay?
Stop throwing a tantrum.
Hey, I know. Here, May. Take this.
What is it? Food?
A magical communication item. It's enchanted with transmit and receive sound magic. When you talk, you hold it like this. See? Why don't you give it a try? Hello? May? What's up? Hear me?
Yes, I do! Loud and clear!
See? Told you.
Look at that. Another cool gadget.
Yeah, it'll help us with gathering intel.
Nice, huh? You should hang on to this so you can talk to us while we're away. It's magical gear, so it'll be good practice for you.
You're right!
Oh, come on.
Look, Lady Melida! Shin made something really neat for me!
Uh-oh.
I see you made another unprecedented magic item. A device that remotely transmits a person's voice is something that's barely been dreamt about. And And now you go and whip one up like it's nothing! Why, if enough people got word that such a thing had been conjured, disputes about the right to its usage would break out all over the land! Don't be so irresponsible! Hello? You'd better not be ignoring me, young man!
Wait, what is that?
I'm guessing you feel it too?
Yes. Some large presence.
We're picking up a catastrophic class. Unlike the tiger, which is pretty swift, the lion is stronger but slower moving. Which means?
That we should attack it from a distance?
Correct. You sure know your stuff. Anyway, Julius, Yuri, Mark, Sicilian, Olivia. You 5 will go first.
But they're all more suited to supportive positions. Are you sure that's wise?
Yeah, I think they'll be more than a match for this thing.
Don't worry. Just have faith in Wolford.
All right, ready? Fire! Oops, guess we overdid it.
But Shin, I'm lost. What happened to the lion?
You defeated it. Wiped the thing clean off the map.
Wait, so we just stepped down a catastrophic class?
The support magicians managed this as a team. But since the rest of you specialize in attack spells, I'm sure any one of you could do it. See? You did it.
Yeah, I guess we did. The question is, though, should we have done it?
I think you did the best out of all of us, Tony. That vibration sword was all like, whoosh, gotcha!
Hold on. When did you acquire that thing anyway?
Oh, it's from Shin. He thought that I might get some good use out of it, so he lent it to me.
I want to use it! That's not fair!
Okay, well, take it up with him.
Good. It looks like everybody in the group has advanced to the next level. Oh.
That's right, and now it's your turn.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
It's almost time for your big engagement party. Can't wait to see you there.
I have no idea what this thing is even supposed to look like. It's open. Wow.
Hi, Shin. Something wrong?
No, I'm fine. You look really cute, that's all.
Oh, well, thanks so much for saying that. And you, so handsome.
Yeah, you think?
Definitely. Do you really think that I look that cute?
Yeah, you're beautiful. My heart's pounding.
Oh, Shin.
Sicilian.
That's enough, you two. It's clear that you like each other. Now hurry and make your way over to the dining room, if you please.
Now, does everyone have a glass for the toast? My dear nephew, Shin Wolford, and Sicilian von Claude. I am here this evening to bear witness to your engagement and to celebrate your joyous union. As ruler of the proud kingdom of Earlshide, I hereby deliver this declaration. I wish you both great happiness. Now let us raise our glasses and toast the couple. Cheers!
That's over.
You made it through, Shin. I'm glad. And now, things are going to settle down, aren't they?
No. I have one more thing that I need to do.
Huh?
Sicilian?
Yes? What is it?
I'm sorry for doing this in the wrong order. And I know our engagement party is already over. But hey, here goes. Will you please marry me?
Yes, of course. I would be honored to be your bride. Oh, goodness. This is wonderful.
Sicilian.
Who could have ever imagined we would get a chance to fly? Well, Shin was the one who cast floating magic on us, so I guess we have him to thank for all of this fun, huh?
Right! All we have to do is keep controlling our wind magic to make sure we're traveling in the right direction.
Wow, they're really starting to improve.
Guess what, Shin? I'm ready to go flying also. And this time, I came prepared.
May, no! Stop that!
Huh? But it's okay if I have this underneath, right?
A minute isn't as bad as nothing, but it's still not good.
Okay. It's time to come back down.
Aww. But we were just getting the hang of it!
We need to switch people out.
That magic gear. Looks like it's pretty useful.
It'd be handy for lots of things. Maybe your investiture ceremony.
Oh yeah, that's coming up pretty soon, huh?
Yes.
Hey, you guys! Hurry up and train off so I can go next!
I see. So the final town has fallen at last.
Yes, which means that every town and village within the Empire's territory has been wiped out.
The demonoid squad led by Zest launched attacks on caravans traveling on the roads, stopping the food supply. As the nobility continued their lives of luxury, resentment grew among the commoners, causing them to demonize. And so, as the commoners gradually transform into demonoids, they begin to slaughter the feudal lords in an effort to settle the score, laying waste to village after village. Master Strom despises the imperial nobility, but this strategy is victimizing the innocent townspeople as well. My lord, why go to such extremes?
Thanks to all of your efforts, we have successfully driven this empire to absolute ruin. This day marks an auspicious occasion. Since that's done, I wonder what I'd like to tackle next. Crushing the empire was my one goal. There's nothing left for me to accomplish. I've achieved everything I wanted.
What the hell are you talking about? That's crazy! We need to keep taking over the neighboring lands until we gain control of the whole world!
And why, pray tell, should we trouble ourselves with something so tiresome?
Well, with this many demonoids, we can form a nation of our own!
All of you are more than welcome to pursue any ambitions you may possess. I only ask that you don't impose them on me. I'm not interested.
Is that right? In that case, I'm gonna make my own decisions.
Go ahead. In fact, you could have done that from the very beginning. I imagine there are more of you here who share his feelings. If so, you're free to go. Please don't hesitate.
Pardon me, Master, but are you sure it's all right to let them do this?
It makes no difference. As I've said, I've already accomplished my goal of overthrowing the Empire. We might as well let them do as they please.
Sir, if I may be so bold, why do you have such hate for the Empire? I heard you were formerly a duke, and that you were once in line to become the Emperor.
Oh, that's right. I suppose I never told you the story. Well then, why don't I tell you right now? 2 years ago, when I was still known as Olivera.
Lord Olivera, please don't concern yourself with our labor, sir.
No, it's quite all right. I can see the soil's maintaining its richness.
and the crops continue to flourish. Judging by that, I'd say we can look forward to a successful harvest this year.
Yes, there's a bumper crop in every field.
The population appears to be growing swiftly.
Thanks to your agricultural reforms, we've been able to increase our crop acreage. There wasn't enough manpower, so we started welcoming workers from other territories.
Oh? And will that trend continue?
Well, there are other industries in town that are also struggling with the labor shortages.
Right, it seems like everywhere we go, we're shorthanded.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you this question for a long time, Lord Oliveira, but why do you always treat the commoners so favorably?
Back when I was a little boy, I never questioned the idea of nobility receiving special treatment. But during a trip to another country, I received quite the unexpected shock. Unlike the Empire, this society had no system of slavery, and even average people were able to enjoy a vibrant lifestyle. Seeing how different it was for the commoners exploited here, I decided to change our future, and that's just what I did.
What country was it?
The proud kingdom of Earlshide.
Darling, why don't you come to bed now?
Well, I would, but this district's yield is lower than all the others. I'm trying to find a solution to that.
It's kind of you to work so hard to help your people, but I'm starting to worry about your health.
Oh, Arya, I'd much rather you concern yourself with your own health. Our treasure's on the way, so let's take good care of it.
I have a favor to ask of you. Please summon Oliveira to the Imperial capital as soon as possible.
Wait, are you referring to Stratius? The Duke?
That's the one. Do you not all find him to be a nuisance?
Why, yes, of course we do!
He's causing problems. More and more of our commoners are moving into his territory.
We are positively furious over the effect this is having.
And if he continues to contribute money to the Empire and thus becomes its greatest underwriter, then, as I'm sure you're all aware, he will eventually ascend to the Emperor's throne.
We can't allow him to be the Emperor! He's going to implement policies that favor commoners!
True, which is why I urge you gentlemen to call Stratius to the capital. While he's there, I plan to do everything in my power to make sure he won't bother us again.
Are you serious? That'd be wonderful!
Yes, and it doesn't matter to me what imaginary reason you give him for the visit. You just have to make sure he stays there.
We'll say it's a reception.
Make him think we want to have a talk about the treatment of commoners.
And we can keep adding sessions indefinitely.
Your days are officially numbered now, Oliveira.
Arya! Excellent news! The other nobles, they sent me this letter. It says they want to go along with my ideas.
Congratulations, dear. But why now of all times?
Lately, tax revenues haven't increased as much as they'd like, which means it's harder to contribute funds to the Empire. If they're late with that, they risk losing their titles. They're concerned about protecting their privilege, so they're doing whatever they have to. It says here they'll be holding a meeting in the capital soon. They're inviting me to go and teach them some things about territorial management.
The capital? I don't know. Are you sure that'd be safe? After all, I know some noblemen see you as having the upper hand. What if they're planning on doing something terrible to you?
It's fine. You know how handy I am at using magic.
That's true. You are very strong. People say you're one of the most prominent magicians in the Empire.
See, there's no need to worry. There was a time in my youth when I worked as a demon hunter, remember? So it'd be hard for someone to assassinate me.
You say that, darling, but it's not much consolation since you only did it for a month.
Well, that's rather harsh of you.
Please bring him back safely. Don't let anything happen to him.
Gone missing?
That's 3, all women and children. This is terrible. And rumor has it the same thing's been happening in other places, too.
Please excuse me.
Yes, sir. How can we help you?
Well, madam, I work for the capital's military police force. We've heard there's been a rash of kidnappings.
Oh, no.
Shh. Keep your voice down. We've also received information saying the people they've abducted have been sold into slavery.
What?
Yes, it's awful. Do you know anything?
The feudal lord's responsible? But there's no way that can be true. He's always been so kind to all of us commoners. Not according to what my wife heard. Turns out the whole reason he gathers people like us into his territory is so he can turn around and sell them off as slaves.
Lord Oliveira really does that?
Think about it. Why else would an imperial feudal lord be so interested in giving commoners special treatment?
Good point.
Looks like it's all going as planned.
They're so busy eating up this fake story, they haven't figured out we're not really the police.
Well, we are dealing with stupid commoners, after all.
Oliveira's going home, you say?
We tried keeping him busy with everything from receptions to management training, but he wouldn't have it. He says his wife will be delivering soon.
Huh. It's been nearly 2 months since we convinced him to come visit the capital.
Perhaps it's time we brought down the curtain. At long last, we've been able to pick up the trail of the serial kidnapper. But we're going to need your cooperation to get our hands on him. You! Stop there! We'll have to inspect your cargo.
But this vehicle belongs to the Duke. I can't allow you to.
Actually, I'm holding a writ of examination from the Emperor himself. Enough of your back talk.
It's the abducted women!
In the Duke's wagon?
Guess that means the feudal lord was the kidnapper. Hard to believe.
Can't the police do anything about all this?
He's a nobleman. They can't arrest him without solid evidence.
We can't wait around for the police to deal with this. We'll just have to bring down Oliveira ourselves.
Goodness, why is there a commotion outside?
Arya, I'm sorry for leaving you alone during such a critical time. I'll be with you soon. What's wrong?
Sir, you're home!
As soon as I noticed that flames were rising out of the roof, I hurried toward the mansion. But the angry masses had already laid waste to everything. By the time I got to the room my wife was in, it was too late. Arya, my wife, she's gone. Why would you do this?
Don't play dumb. We know all about what you did. You're the one who abducted those innocent commoner women and sold them into slavery.
How could you possibly believe I would do something so horrible?
Don't lie to us. We saw it with our own eyes. The wagon with your crest on it, the military police.
The military police would never let civilians accompany them. Besides carrying kidnapped people inside a wagon that prominently displays my crest, do you think I would transport illegal slaves in such a foolhardy manner? Naturally, I figured it out. While they used the noblemen to make me stay in the capital, they were spreading harmful rumors about me. Who was capable of pulling off such a large-scale endeavor? And who had the most to gain by putting me in this kind of situation?
Lord Oliveira, are you...
What a fool I've been up until now. To have worked so hard for the good of these Cretans only to receive evil in return, and for the Empire, which has always favored the comfort of the nobility above the well-being of its common people. Also, I could be stabbed in the back.
Please forgive us, my lord. We were mistaken.
Forgive you? After you so rashly destroyed my entire life? Do you hear the nonsensical drivel spewing out of your disgusting mouth? How could I ever forgive what you've done? All of you, that mob, the noblemen who put you up to it, and the foul empire that allows such atrocities to occur, you'll pay. Yes, everyone. I swear, you will pay!
obliterate everything. The Emperor and every last member of the nobility, not to mention the lowly commoners I once strove to protect.
So, Lawrence, what are your thoughts after hearing Master Strom's story?
What are my thoughts? After everything that he went through, I kinda understand it. I mean, the whole Empire turned their backs on him, even the commoners he'd befriended.
Yes, but at this point, he's already accomplished the thing he set out to do. It's probably for the best if Master Strom has a new objective going forward. You agree with me, don't you?
I guess so. Sure. Better than not, right?
Yes, Lawrence. Which is why I'd like you to mix in with those demonoids who parted ways with our cause earlier and convince them to launch an attack on the Kingdom of Swede. Not only is Swede a smaller and less powerful nation, but it also happens to share a border with the Kingdom of Earlshide. So it's safe to assume if a band of demonoids were to show up there, he would come running as fast as he possibly could.
Wait, who is he?
The famous Shin Wolford.
The person who drove Master Strom away? Really?
Indeed. Which is precisely what makes him the perfect target for our leader to set his sights on crushing.
Understood. When the day arrives, you want to know exactly what kind of power you're up against.
My, you learn quickly. I'm entrusting this important task to you, Lawrence, so be certain you do not disappoint me.
Og really looks like a prince.
Well, he is a prince.
I ask you, noble August von Earlshide, do you swear to become the Crown Prince, and to endeavor with all of your strength and honor to serve this magnificent kingdom?
Upon my very life, sir. I promise to protect this nation and its people.
Eloquently spoken. In that case, I now recognize you as Crown Prince. I expect you to devote everything you have in service to our people.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I have urgent news! A large group of demonoids has just appeared in the Kingdom of Swede, and they're already attacking!
You fool! How dare you barge in and report something like that during this important event?
No, leave him alone.
But, sir!
Thank you for the news. If demonoids attack, then that takes priority.
Wait a minute, did that guy just say there was a demonoid attack?
That's terrible. I sure hope those people are all right.
Please, let's not panic. It's true. According to the report, there are demonoids in the Kingdom of Swede. But do not be alarmed. We have a group to fight them. We'll resist the demonoids. You ready? This is Shin Wolford, grandson of the renowned wise man Merlin Wolford. He's also the one who defeated the demonoid that appeared recently. And we have been continually improving ourselves under Shin's leadership. We've gained the strength we need to stop this. We'll go to Sweden at once and eradicate those demonoids! They took them off? Shin, it's your turn to speak now.
Wait, my turn?
Yes, this is basically a performance to help put the people's minds at ease, so make it good. Another thing, think up a cool name for our team. Calling us a study group makes us sound like we're a bunch of nerds.
What? Like right now?
Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing to fear. Everyone here has more than enough courage and ability to combat the enemy. Come on, Shin, think fast. We're the ultimate magic study group, so the ultimate, We promise we're gonna take care of those demonoids. We're the ultimate magicians!
What? The ultimate magicians?
Let me guess, you guys hate it.
I like that name, actually.
Well, I say we go out with a bang. We need to make sure they have plenty of hope. Yeah, you're right. And I know just what to do. Here goes nothing. Ultimate magicians, move out! Right! We promise we're gonna take care of those demonoids. We're the ultimate magicians!
What? The ultimate magicians?
say we go out with a bang. We need to make sure they have plenty of hope.
Yeah, you're right. And I know just what to do. Here goes nothing. Ultimate Magicians, move out! Right!
Look, it's a red signal flare from the border. So there's a demonoid attack. Send word to the castle. Evacuate all the civilians. Sir! I see them. It's a massive group of demonoids. I'd say roughly 100 of them.
Did you say 100 demonoids?
Oh no. All hands to stations, now! Deploy the defensive magic gear. Sir! Send Earlshide a request for aid immediately. Right! There's no telling how many days it'll take for them to receive word and for reinforcements to arrive. All units, quick! Defend these walls with your lives! Don't let any harm come to the civilians! Let's hurry up and break through that wall of theirs! Activate the magic gear! They think a magic barrier can keep us out. Nice try.
Gotta say, I'm not too proud of calling us the Ultimate Magicians.
How come? I think it suits a tough group like us.
It was your fault for putting me on the spot! And you're a member of this team, so you're only making fun of yourself here!
What's so bad about it? I think it's a good name.
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone in the entire kingdom's heard it by now. So I guess we're just stuck with it.
Hey, Shin! The border's just ahead!
Huh? That was fast.
It would have taken us days to get here in a carriage.
It's a good thing we traveled so quickly. Shin's defensive magic gear is good, but not indestructible.
I made so many of those, and you decided to lend them to Swede without even giving me a heads up?
Wow, this is real. We're gonna fight demonoids. Makes me nervous.
You'll be fine, Maria. You're stronger than the demonoids now. It'll all work out.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say, Mr. Perfect.
Sicilian, I'd rather you take care of anyone who gets hurt.
I can do that.
Now, everyone else, pair up and attack.
Roger!
Mark, sweetie, I'll back you up, so please don't throw any surprises at me.
Okay, I'll count on you.
If the rest of the squad doesn't learn to get a freaking room, I'm gonna scream!
It's the boys' fault. They're all so busy living the lovey-dovey life.
You've got a point.
Are Thor and Julius the only guys here who aren't seeing someone?
Actually, I have a fiancé.
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm engaged too.
Seriously? Just you wait, you stupid demonoid! I'll take all my anger and jealousy out on you!
Well, at least she's got her mind off of how nervous she was, I guess.
We should probably stop joking around now. The kingdom of Swede is in sight.
You better not slow down! Yeah, keep running or you're gonna get burned!
Stop it! Please don't do this!
Oh man, no more playing follow the leader.
Then I'm thinking it's time for us to kill you!
What was that?
Shin! Please don't barrel straight in like that.
Sorry, I couldn't stand to watch.
How dare you? Do you even understand what you've just done?
I could ask you the same question.
Ha! You look like you can handle yourself, kid. But you're out of your mind if you believe that a mere human could ever stand a chance of surviving a fight against a demonoid like me! What the? You can't be!
I'd ask you how it feels to be beaten by a human, but you wouldn't hear me. Thor!
All done.
Good job. Are you okay?
Yes, thanks.
Who are you guys? You're strong.
Reinforcements. We came here from the kingdom of Earlshide. Now, you should go.
Right.
Attention, people of Swede! We were sent here from your neighboring kingdom. I'm Prince August von Earlshide. We have acquired the necessary power to save your nation and drive out the demonoids. Please rest assured that we will work closely with your royal guards to eliminate this threat once and for all. As for you demonoids, abandon hope at once. We have Shin Wolford on our side, who's already defeated some of your kind. Mark my words, you're certain to fail.
So, His Highness Prince August and that famous hero have come to help us.
Sicilian, go help the wounded at the aid station.
Right. I'll save as many lives as I can.
Do your best.
Oh, and Shin, you be careful out there, okay?
Yeah, you too.
You're here, Shin Wolford. Rumor has it that you're pretty strong. Let's see how strong.
Search magic! Extend! There. You ready, Lynn?
That was pathetic even for a bunch of lousy humans. Huh? What the hell? You're kids!
Kids? Call us that again!
Ah, I get it now. You must be the ones the prince was talking about earlier. But powder puffs like you are a waste of my time. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Play house with you?
Really? Is that what you think of us? In that case, I've got a real fun game for us to play. Watch where you're aiming!
This isn't the time to get heated. You fight sloppy when you get too emotional. This is serious.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess I lost my cool. Okay, I'll try to be more calm.
He's dead now. I mixed sand with some high-pressure water.
I know he was a demonoid, but that's hardcore!
I'm okay with that, though. He might have been human once, but that part of him was long gone.
I hear what you're saying, and I understand, but...
Let me put it this way. See, they're completely aware of what they're doing, and killing for the fun of it makes them even nastier. Because of them, countless people could die. Alice, get your head on straight.
There you go. How's that feel?
I won't let you.
You won't let me do what? Spit it out! With this much power, I've got nothing to fear! If you won't get up and fight me, then I'll just bring the fight to you! Huh?
You monster! You're gonna pay for that one!
Two little girls, what the hell?
Why do all of you call me that? I'm not just some kid!
How is this so powerful?
Wow, you really snapped big time.
Hang in there! Our friend at the aid station is gonna fix you right up, okay?
I feel weak for having to be saved like this. I'm grateful. I owe you my life. That said, I think I can get there on my own. Thank you, ladies, for all your help.
He seems like he's embarrassed.
At least we helped him. Anyway, we have lots more enemies to beat.
Heck yeah, we do! Let's go kick some demonoid butt and save the kingdom!
We'll see who can take out the most. I'll race you.
No fair! Wait for me!
What do we have here? Those are some nifty little magic items you've brought me. That's not gonna happen. You're out of here!
I'm sure you won't tell me anything helpful. But here we go. Are you acting on orders from Strong?
Forget it, boy. I'm not interested in shit. Don't tell me this is the best you weak demonoids can do. You bastard!
I may be a demonoid, but that doesn't mean that
I can't be killed, and I was so sure that 100 of us would be more than enough to take control of the country.
I could be wrong, but aren't you former commoners from the Empire? If so, how could you do something so horrible?
Stupid question. We're capable of all of this because we're demonoids.
That's not what I asked you!
Enduring oppression from the nobility and having everything we own systematically taken from us. All that was left was our hate. Burning, raging hate. And after we turned into demonoids, that hate erupted. We're disgusted by those who live in peace and comfort within the walls of this empire.
Be that as it may, it still doesn't give you the right to murder innocent civilians. We're not going to let you hurt anyone else!
Go ahead and stop me.
Ah, too bad for you fellas. Looks like there's nowhere left to hide. These are the brave protectors of the kingdom? Huh? Wait a minute, what's happening? Why, you little...
Oh, goodness. I guess I've been found out.
You're the one who did that? This shouldn't be possible.
Damn, this thing cuts like a dream.
Lucky us. We're the first ones to their aid station.
This place will be full of weak humans. Hey!
Stop! I won't let you pass me! That boy's shaking in his shoes.
I call dibs on his head.
Wait! Olivia!
Let me protect you, Mark.
I'll get you! Only if I can protect you too. I thought you were a swordsman. What, just because I was holding a sword?
Lady Sicilian, please help my child.
Right? We need to give first priority to the worst injuries.
You demonoids are really starting to disappoint me, you know that? I came here for a battle! What's this guy's deal?
Yeah, we can't be defeated by a human.
We're demonoids, aren't we? We're gonna take over this nation and eventually the world!
You've sure got some lofty goals for someone of your weight class.
So this guy is Shin Wolford? How did he learn to use those amazing moves? And where does he get all that raw power?
I'll tell you one thing, Shin Wolford gave me a beating I didn't expect.
What is this guy's weakness? I mean, does he even have one?
It looks like we're just about finished clearing this area, Your Highness.
Yes, but keep your guard up.
You've really done a number on us, huh?
You don't know when to quit.
Wait, that voice. I knew you seemed familiar. You must be the famous Prince of Earlshide.
Yes. And I've come to put every last one of you monsters down.
Someone's a confident leader. I hate to break it to you, but once I claim your head, all your little minions are gonna turn tail and run away.
And I hate to break it to you. But if you want the leader of the ultimate magicians, then you've got the wrong guy.
What are you cracking up about?
And you, are you the demonoids leader?
Huh? So what if I am?
Well, once I bash your head in, the others won't have as much will to fight.
Go ahead and try it. It'll take a whole lot more than crushing the Empire to satisfy my anger. I'm gonna massacre every human here.
I assume anger is the source of your power, then? Either way, I'll still stop you. Attack me as hard as you like.
I'll tear you twerps apart.
You shouldn't talk a big game when you're backed into a corner, Prince. You're as bad as Shin is.
You fight dirty, girl. Trying to sneak in a surprise attack. Name's Fabro, and I'm thinking of making you my new woman. Sound good?
I may be in the market for a boyfriend, but I'll never be desperate enough to say yes to that.
Oh, look. Somebody does like you.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
That's a damn shame. After all, I can think of so many fun things you and I could do together. Something's not right. protecting you somehow. But look, there's a nice bruise on your cheek. So I'll just hit you places your clothes don't cover.
You're welcome to try it. That is, if you're able to get close enough. He's not hurt.
No way. Is that?
This magic gear looked like it would come in handy, so I decided I'd borrow it. Can't return it though, since I killed the guy who had it.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, no doubt.
How'd he get Shin's magic-powered barrier?
Well, what happened to the guts you had just a minute ago? Now hit me with that magic of yours. Unless you're too scared to. That ain't gonna hurt me. They're not giving up. They just keep launching more magic blasts. I don't know how much more this thing can take. No, they broke through it!
Oh, you didn't know? If you don't focus hard enough when you use it, your magic gear stops working.
This is unbelievable. How could I lose?
You managed to figure out what I was planning to do. Smart, Messina.
Well, what else do you expect? Shin and Merlin trained me, remember?
This is tragic. If only they had been born in Earlshide. Anyway, there's nothing more we can do.
The fighting appears to be reaching its end.
Then I take it our assistance won't be needed.
I'll be sure to congratulate those kids on a job well done.
What the hell's going on? And it's not just Shin Wolford. It's that entire group. They'll destroy us all before long. No, there's still time. I know what to do.
Well, I certainly wasn't prepared for this new development. The plan was to lure Wolford out into the open so as to obtain an accurate assessment of his ability. But if he's this overwhelmingly mighty, that tells me that I'll need to reevaluate my previous appraisal. They may be disposable pawns, but it's still a shame to let all of those demonoids go to waste. And it would be asking too much of Lawrence to organize their retreat all on his own. Which means I'll have to ask this favor of you, Miria.
The demonoid attack has been brought to a halt, but do not lower your guard yet.
What was that?
Well, humans, show me what you've got.
Oh dear. I thought I told you not to get involved. This is quite an unfortunate turn of events, Zest. How could you start something so fun and not even have the courtesy to tell me about it?
Lady Sicilian, over here, please.
Right!
Thanks a lot.
Sure. Now, get some rest. Lady Sicilian!
I'm back
chanting. That could be a problem.
Oopsie, I guess that was a little much. Alice! Behind you!
Magic gear.
You're mine! Get out of there! I can't! She's way too powerful!
Your fighting technique is so juvenile.
Reinforcements? Did Master Zest come to our aid? Either way, now's our chance! Everyone retreat! That's an order! All demonoids withdraw immediately!
Did he just tell us to stop fighting?
But I wasn't done playing with them.
We can't let a human self go!
We're at a disadvantage! We should fall back and regroup now!
Hey, you! Get the hell out of our way!
Don't think you can get away that easily.
That's it!
It looks like Alice has been captured.
This might be tricky then. Yuri, let's go.
I'll attack her from the rear.
Is that Yuri? Wait, I gotta stop!
I'll cover you!
Oh no!
Now you're gonna
Alice! No!
Hold it!
Oh, Wolford, thank goodness.
So this is Shin Wolford.
Be careful, Wolford. This one knows what she's doing.
That's okay. So do I. Yuri, help the others.
Right.
It would appear that Lawrence was successful.
How dare you cause all this pain?
Now then, let's see how good this young man is. I'm curious. Two of them at once? If I'd been 1 second slower.
Shin!
Are you okay?
We're here to back you up!
Perhaps it's time I took my leave.
Guys! Here she comes!
Now, Miria! Surround them with explosive magic!
What? Listen, Og! Guard the ground!
I think they're gone now.
Shin!
Guys,
We're all okay.
I see. Thank goodness. Sorry, I let the demonoids escape.
No, I'm sorry.
That female demonoid surprised me.
Yeah, she was really powerful.
She was probably a hunter or soldier before she transformed.
This is an epidemic. But still, what was their reason for attacking Swede? What could Strom be up to?
Speaking of Strom, we're lucky he wasn't here. Because if he had been, then things would have been a lot tougher.
Even so, the demonoids managed to do a lot of damage.
We need to focus on saving whatever lives we still can.
I'm worried about Sicilian.
Yeah, good point. All right, magicians. Keep watch for demonoids. But try to be careful.
Roger that!
So Master Zest sent you?
Yes. He asked me to create an opportunity for you to get away from the fight.
Man, we weren't expecting that amount of power. We lost too many of our pawns. They invade so valiantly only to be driven back. Then they retreat with their tails between their legs like the cowards they are. Things may have fallen into a lull since I decimated the Empire. But with you around, Shin Wolford, I might just be able to keep myself entertained for a little while longer.
They can fly? Demonoids! At ease. We're allies. The ultimate magicians.
How is it? Crowded?
Lady Sicilian's tending to the injured people inside.
But, well...
You guys, you're back!
Bean, what was it like over here?
Olivia and I fought them off. And Sicilian?
She's tending to people further inside.
Okay.
Even with us, we're short-handed. Call the others in so they can help heal. Go find Claude.
Got it.
What do you think we should do, Lady Sicilian? Will he survive?
I'm sorry. I did all I could. But I can't save him. That can't be true. Healing magic doesn't cure everything.
What are you doing, miss?
I don't understand this at all. This robe's special. It's got auto-healing magic on it. Maybe it'll help him.
No, stop!
Shin?
Even if it has been imbued with magic, it won't heal these wounds.
Are you sure? Does that mean he's going to?
Don't worry. I can handle it myself. It's a miracle he's alive. Sicilian's healing magic was enough to keep him holding on. Don't treat it all at once. Focus on healing each area by turns.
Shin, just how powerful are you? I can't even compare to this.
His breathing is stable now. It looks like he'll make it.
Oh, good. I can't thank you enough. Really. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful that you saved my husband.
Hey, what's up?
You truly are incredible, Shin. I could never be capable of the great things you do.
Hey, that's not true.
I lean on you all the time. You're always helping me. I can't do anything. I'm pathetic and useless.
Please don't say that. I may have helped, but you're the reason that man is still alive. And you healed so many other people's injuries, too.
But I...
See? Look.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
We truly appreciate the work you've done. Miss, these are all the people you've rescued.
They're alive and well because of you. So give yourself some credit. You're a wonderful girl.
You're a saint, milady.
I agree.
King Swede, there are a number of matters regarding this demonoid attack that are of serious concern to me. One of them is that the demons that appeared during the Imperial invasion were not present for this fight.
Yes, that's true.
I'm also left with some questions about their leader, Oliver Strom.
Questions? Such as what?
Well, since he's already overthrown the Empire, what's his plan now? Why did he send troops here? At first, I thought this might be some kind of diversion. But we haven't heard of anything happening elsewhere. During a previous battle, Shin fought him directly and managed to drive him away. Perhaps Strom sees him as a threat. It's safe to assume he predicted that Earlshide, and therefore Shin, would intervene during this incident as well.
You mean?
Honestly, I can't guess his intentions. It could be an internal conflict among the demonoids.
If that's even a possibility, we mustn't allow our vigilance to waver.
Absolutely. King Swede, in light of all of this, I would like the nations to form an alliance. Do I have your support?
Alliance, you say? You plan to establish a united front that would include your own kingdom of Earlshide?
Yes.
Indeed. This problem is too severe to be shouldered by just one entity. Very well. We shall discuss it further.
Thank you so much. I hope to hold a summit in the coming days for all the involved kingdoms. I'll be in contact shortly afterward.
Good. I shall be waiting.
In alliance with other nations? You've really put some thought into this, huh?
What do you mean by that?
Og, there's something that I've been regretting. If we had come here by way of a gate, I feel like there might not have been as many casualties, and...
Maybe, but still, you couldn't make a gate. You've never been here.
True. That's why I have to ask.
How about that? I was just about to ask you to do something as well. Let's save the world together. Can we count on you guys to help us?
Sure!
Huh? His Highness and the others are back!
Congratulations on routing the demonoids!
I guess the word's already gotten around back home.
Don't worry, I think it's great.
Might as well leave him alone, Claude. He'll get used to it.
There you are, August, my darling! You have to worry!
Ellie, May, this is no place for the two of you to be.
It's all right. I gave them permission.
Father! Grandpa and Granny!
I say, you've done well.
I'm so proud of you kids. Your training paid off.
Right!
May, what seems to be the matter with your face, dear?
I agree. They're quite impressive. Let's rip them off! Good thinking.
Let's not resort to violence, please!
Never mind all that. Father, I have a report from the attack.
Ah, yes. Your old business as per usual. I see. So King Swede is receptive to the idea.
Yes. So what I need from you now is permission to be your negotiator. I'm not only a prince, but one of the ultimate magicians, too. I should have my hand in this deal.
That is true. Do our kingdom proud, August.
As you wish, sir. I promise you I will reach a successful agreement with all the other nations.
Grandpa, Granny.
Yes, we know, my boy. You have a responsibility to accompany the prince on this journey.
Protect the world and be safe.
Thank you.
In that case, we'll be joining you on this trip as well.
Don't be absurd. You act like it's a vacation.
Aw, what's the harm, Og? This is sure to be a long excursion, so I say let them come. You can't neglect your fiancée and little sister again.
Yes, but...
Don't worry. We'll be sure to look after them.
They'll be safer with us. We're stronger than any guards here in Earlshide.
Oh, good grief. Well, that's that.
Now, Ultimate Magicians, let's get going.
Well, you created quite the spectacle. I warned you when all this began, did I not? I made it clear the wisest choice would be to leave Shin Wolford alone.
Our actions have been most regrettable, Master Strom.
No. In fact, I enjoyed it very much. Although if you were going to challenge him, I would have preferred that you had gone at it more intensely.
That Shin Wolford. I wonder, is it better for us to be grateful to that boy for supplying our master with a new purpose? Or should we be infuriated instead? Either way, his immeasurable power is something that we simply cannot ignore.
By the way, Miria, how is the other matter progressing?
Well, sir, it's uncertain. We'll need to wait a bit longer for verification.
That's understandable. I'll be awaiting your next report, then.
Yes. After all, the results of that endeavor will determine our future.
It's up to you, son.
You can count on us.
Careful out there, Shin.
And try not to offend any royal officials.
Yeah, I know. I'll do my best.
Shin.
Right.
It's time to go!
You know something, August? You seem to be much happier ever since you and Shin became friends.
Huh? Ellie, you're still worried about that?
No, I'm not worried. I've known from the start he only had eyes for Sicilians, so I didn't think he would make advances on you.
Huh? That's good, I guess. But why make such a fuss?
I'm just jealous that you're always spending so much time with him, that's all. I thought I'd see if I could shake up your relationship a little bit. I'm sorry about that.
That's your Shin?
Okay, let's do this!
Well, I guess he's